Hey Ian, thank you very much in the happy studio. We are absolutely pumped to be here for this game. Victor Harbor, the outright favourites of the competition. They come here to the home of the Mudlarks, the Myponga Sellicks team. We're in for a fantastic game of footy. Perfect conditions, autumn weather, sun is shining. We are in for an absolute treat. I could not believe the Mudlarks got done last week by 7 points to the Langhorne Creek team. This week they've got a sting in their tail. They're coming out here. They're going to give everything they can to knock off the favourites of the competition. Can't wait for this one. Your thoughts, Chris Shaddock?
Should be a ripper, Steve. And I do have some thoughts on how this might play out today.
You do?
Yes, so it could be one for the traditionalists today. It could be, we've got the first and second on the leading goal kickers for GSFL men's A grade.
Yes.
We've got Basham for Victor Harbor on 34 goals for season 2024, and Darren Shillerbeer, and he's of course playing coach, and I've haven't had this confirmed, but he's got a couple of other duties thrown his way.
Yes.
Head property steward and chief strapper.
He's done everything. He's a jack of all trades.
He can do it all.
Yes.
But he's on 37 goals. He's actually leading the goal kicking tally for GSFL men's A grade this season.
And last week he got 10 goals in a losing game against Langhorne Creek. So this guy is incredible, isn't he?
Is that called bagging out?
Bagging out, yes. He's got his limit.
Yeah, so it could be a key position player shootout today. The conditions are ideal for that type of footy. So it's going to really depend on the engine room guys. Who's going to provide the silver service?
And looking at the team sheets, hardly any changes with the Roos. We've got Kane Cooper's in, Zach Dowling's in, but have a look at the side. We've got Luke Whitford is out.
That's a big out. Huge.
It's a big out.
Huge
and what
out.
about Hines? Hines is out as
Another
well.
big one.
We've just got the toss there, looking, Jesse McKinnon's asking, Ogilvy's pointing to the right of screen, so the Mudlarks will be kicking to the southern end and the Kangaroos going to the northern end. Not that there's any wind, there's no advantage here, but there we go. Umpires for today, who have we got, Chris?
I'll have to come back to you with that one.
So I'll write them down here, umpires
we'll have it
today.
here.
We've got Alex Kerr and Darren White.
Excellent.
Got them. Two good umpires. I must make a mention there also of Marksy. Last week, you will recall, he got concussed. Had a chat with him on the phone last night, David Marks. He wanted to send his Cheerios to both the Langhorne Creek Football Club and also Myponga. We had a couple of trainers that looked after him when he got concussed. Very rare to have an umpire concussed. But he was looked after by Tim Follett and also Adele Whitaker. Adele is the trainer out here for the Mudlarks, and Tim Follett for the Langhorne Creek guys. So, and also he's looked after by Derham. So is it Tom Derham? Yeah, Tom Derham. He was giving feedback to his son out there. He just wants to thank everyone involved because he is on the mend. He's got a good couple of weeks off with his concussion. So we wish him all the best. Marksy.
Yeah, we are, of course, at Myponga, and that's the scene of some 53 years ago, the Myponga Pop or Rock Festival.
Yes.
Depending on what side of the track you...
Well, I think it was a rock festival, a bit like Woodstock, wasn't it?
A mini Woodstock,
yeah.
About 15,000 attendees.
Yes.
Over
just
about
down
3
the road.
days. Just over the way there, and the headliners were Black Sabbath.
Well, you got the...
With Ozzy Osbourne.
You got the stats here.
Yeah, and Cat Stevens.
Oh, was he?
The Cat.
But he's not called Cat Stevens. He's got another name now.
Yusuf something.
Yusuf.
Yeah, but he was the Cat then.
Yeah.
And some Aussie supports were Daddy Cool.
Daddy Cool, Eagle Rock.
Awesome.
Jeez.
And Billy Thorpe and the Aztecs, and the precursors to the Angels.
Yeah.
Some of whom reside at down on the Fluria, at least one.
Yes.
I think they were the Moonshine Jug Band or something.
Oh, really?
Similar to that name at the time. But that was
Jug and String Band.
Oh, thanks, Ian. Ian was here.
He was here.
Captain Coach for Happy FM footy commentary, Ian Wright, was here.
Is that true?
He was probably.
No. Actually, I went to Sunbury 74 with my wife in our car. We got bogged.
There you go.
In the little Toyota Corolla coupe or hatchback, whatever. I can't remember.
Was that your excuse for getting the wife home late?
Oh yeah.
And also, Myponga, synonymous with Fleurieu milk, and I have it on good authority that co-director Barry Clark says why it's so good. The lower the temperature you can process the milk at, the more the milk tastes like it comes from a cow.
Really?
Now, I didn't know that.
There
Who
you
would
go.
have thought?
Barry Clark.
And
What
we've
a
got-
legend of the football. He is incredible here at Myponga. He's the man, isn't he?
Yeah, and be alright growing up at his house, because on your rice bubbles and whatever, you'd have the iced coffee, chocolate, strawberry, banana, choice of them all.
There we go. Fantastic. And what about the hat, mate? I noticed you've got the Isuzu D-Max hat on there. Where did that come from?
Well, I needed a new hat.
Yeah.
It just happened to come with a car.
With a car.
Bought it at Victor Harbour Motors,
Got a free car.
and it came with a car. Yeah, beauty.
Victor Harbour Motor Company.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
Special round.
Special round. This is the road safety round. You notice players have got the yellow armbands. That's because of its road safety. The ball is up in the middle. Here we go. The Mudlarks go to the right of screen. The big boy gets up there, tap down. Victor Harbour leading for it. He slipped, wrapped up into a tackle. That ball's going nowhere. This game is on for young and old right from the get-go. Stock gets a couple of hands onto it. No real benefit there. They go down. It's going to be a ball up once again.
I noticed Hunt for Myponga is opening the batting with the ruck duels.
Yes.
He'll have a lot of work to do today now that Whitford's out. It's with it's hit the deck. Oh, gee,
Lost his stride.
fella nearly lost his shorts there. That was
Matty Weiss.
Matty
Yeah.
Weiss nearly got dacked, but all's back in order. And Hunt had the free. He's passed off to your mate Ben Kennedy. He's kicked it up to centre wing on the clubroom side of the ground. It's being ricocheted back down to the flank for Myponga.
Mudlarks now with the ball, wrapped into a tackle, plenty of pressure out there, handball out. Leading for it there was Kennedy, oh, he's picked up a free kick. Too high was the call by the umpire. Kicked into the forward 50 on a load of Shillabia! There he is, that dangerous cat. The player coach, Shillabia, kicked 10 last week. And wow, if he gets out like he did last week, he's only about 30 metres directly in front, should kick this one.
Well, he had a 4-goal, 3 first quarter last week, and
Yep.
4 of them were kicked in the first 11 minutes.
Indeed.
So he's dangerous.
Kick now by Shillabia. Nice looking kick off the boot, it's going, it's offline, through for the minor score. On the FPA scoreboard, just the minor score, 1 point to the Mudlarks. Victor Harbour yet to score.
Yeah, Sheila Beer absolutely dominated for Myponga in the first quarter last week, and ended up, as you say, with a bag of 10. So from the point kick in, out to the far side, glove room side of the ground, ball goes to a pack. It's been hit to ground, and Ben Kennedy's whacked it onto his left boot, gets it into the forward pocket for Myponga.
Off the ball, off the ground, great job there by Reece Livingston to get the goal for the Mudlarks.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Jury, great goal to you. And ball up in the centre now.
So Humpy balls it up, Hunt wins the tap, flicks it back to Ben Kennedy. Ben Kennedy gains possession of some sort, gets bustled out of his arms by Heaslip. Players all pursuing it over to the centre wing position, clubroom side of the ground, and it's reached the boundary line, players scrapping for it. There's some hard tackling going on out there, and someone got slung to ground.
Holding the ball.
Holding the ball.
Well, there you go, Jade Cooper, pinged for holding the ball. Mudlarks, they look fierce and ferocious today. This game means a lot to them. Their home ground, off hands it goes. Kicked out of there in a hurry by Victor Harbour. Centre wing position in front of the coach's box. Mudlarks now. Kennedy, was it? Kick out there in attack. They're looking nice there. Good job there by Kennedy. That's Sam. onto his right foot into Shillabia. The great lead for that man Shillabia. He is the target up forward. He just gets out in front. Good hands, taking the mark in the breadbasket, lining up for his second shot on goal.
Spearing pass into the playing coach. And what can he do with it? We know distance isn't going to be a problem. Slight angle, let's go about 40 out, and it's looking like it's hit the teeth of goals and rushed through for a behind. So early days, but Myponga have started the opposite of how they did last week.
Yes, it's all been played in their forward half. 1 goal to the Mudlarks, to Victor Harbour, yet to score. Kick out there from full back. Kangaroos up. Overall tries a one-handed mark. Leading forward there is Sampson. Gets a little chip aside there, a little check sider, and it's out of bounds. And it's going to be a throw in on the far left pocket.
Yeah, Ryan Fletcher for Victor seeing it over the boundary line, and boundary ump bowls it back in. Hunt does battle, wins the slight tap out to his team's advantage. Oh, and is that Kennedy?
Yep.
He's going for the ball, copped a high tackle. He's all right. He's on the 50, forward 50 for Myponga, clubroom side of the ground, on an angle, and he's lining up as though he's going to have a shot. But there is always the spectre of the dangerous Shillabia.
Well, he's a long way out from goal. He'll take his best kick from here. Sam Kennedy, he lines this one up. He's got the skills. Can he get the accuracy? The kick is on the way. It's not a bad looking kick. It is! Through the goals! A great goal to the Mudlarks!
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and it's open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
The easiest of set shots, but the young fella just had all the confidence, and maybe that's why Shillabia didn't need to.
Up in the centre now, big boys go at it. Trelaw got the tap away. Spinks takes the ball out of there, bangs it forward into their forward 50. Fax Farms, there it is. Cooper for the Mudlarks gets a kick away, looking for, can't find his teammate. Down they go. Leading there is a Dylan Klein. He gets a kick away now. Jade Cooper steadying kick down the line. He takes it, looking for Ross. Michael Ross can't take it. It's over, tapped over the boundary line for the boundary throw-in.
Going to be a great match up down full forward, full back for Myponga Victor with Shillabia v Mitchell Brook. Mitchell Brook won on that occasion, but Shillabia has of course kicked 2 goals so far for the opening quarter.
Oh, free kick there to Jesse McKinnon. Just grabbed the jumper. And he's got him for 25, has he? No. So
could have been. He was lucky.
Yeah.
Myponga player.
Jesse McKinnon now looking to get it into Victor Harbour's forward 50 for the first time this game. Up they go, pushing the back. Umpire was right on the spot. Picked out a free kick there. Nice pass. Looking for, can't find Basham. Sam Basham. Oh, he got a handball away. No, he didn't throw. Play on's the call. Mudlarks now with plenty of space. There is the young fella. Nice work him. Drury now kicks it up into the forward pocket looking for Cooper. Can't find that teammate. Victor Harbour through Kleinig gets the ball. Little pass down the line. Oh, nearly marked. Play on's the call. Victor Harbour still have it. Plenty of pressure out there. Kick in there. Plenty of time for Michael Ross. Drops what he should have taken. He's tackled now. Oh, 2-on-1 tackle. And Michael Ross, he'd be disappointed with himself there. Should have taken that one. It's a ball up right in front of the commentary box.
Yep. So the ball's in the air and Trelaw gets the benefit of it with a two-handed tap. It's down on the ground. Myponga have crumbed it magnificently. And that player's been wrapped up.
Myponga
player's been wrapped up by Daniel Stock. And he's affected great tackle and been rewarded with a free kick on the centre wing. on the downside of the oval. And it's with Ross now. He's crumbed and hand pass it. He slip has a crack at goal. No one home. Bounces.
No.
Oh, just saved by Myponga on the jaws of the goal line. And they bring it back out. They're at their half-back flank, and it's with Victor Harbour with a free kick.
Zach Dowling for the Kangaroos, chips it down the line. He's found that man again, Michael Ross, getting into the play now. He's got a shot on goal. Distance not a problem. Slight angle. Should get this one. He's good enough. And that's the thing about the Kangaroos. They've got plenty of avenues towards the goals. You've got plenty of talent there. This guy is a very good shot for goal. Let's ride him home here. Michael Ross. The kick is on the way. That left foot, is it there? Drifting. Offline through for the minor score. So the Kangaroos are 1 point versus the Mudlarks 2 goals 2 on the FPA scoreboard.
Myponga from the point kick in. Players zoned up. That point kicker goes short, finds Ben Kennedy in the back pocket. And Kennedy goes up the line. He's at the back flank, pack of players. Ball hits the ground. Rove best by Victor Harbour in Elms. Elms recovers, throws it onto his right boot, sends it over to Cooper. And Cooper's marked it at the Victor Harbour, centre forward position really. He goes on walking to Basham.
Oh, he's been
Basham's been at arms all around him and has been rewarded with a free kick about 25 metres from goal, directly in front.
Yeah, Brad Clark was the offender on that occasion, pleading his case to the umpire. But Basham, with a very easy shot on goal, should get this one. Virtually dead in front. He'd only be about maybe 25 metres out.
Well, they need it to break the forward momentum of Myponga and to square up the scoreboard a little bit.
Just a bit of a lull in proceedings there. What are they waiting for? Can't quite pick that out. Is it players going off? Blood rule, maybe? Can't see. No? Anyway, Basham now with this shot on goal. Sam Basham, one of the leading goal scorers in the league. The kick now on the way, drifting offline to the near side, through for the minor score. So a couple of telling misses on both sides. Kick out now by the Mudlarks. Oh, there's pressure on. Victor Harbour through Ross. Ross bangs it onto the boot. He's offline, out of bounds on the full.
Well, they're putting plenty of pressure on at the minute, Victor Harbour, and just not able to convert with 6 pointers. So on the FPA scoreboard, we've got Mudlarks 2 goals 2 to Victor Harbour. It says 2 points, but they're going to be 3, I reckon.
No, that was 2.
Oh,
He's out of bounds on the full there.
Oh, okay, it was out of bounds on the full,
Yep.
So didn't score on that occasion, Michael Ross, with that raking left foot kick of his. So Mudlarks bring it in with a short pass. They're at the back flank, and a mark's being taken right in the front of the club rooms.
Off they go. Mudlarks now possession footy, creeping around the boundary line. Called to play on now. Long kick up into the centre wing position. Off hands it goes. Victor Harbour lead it front and centre. Off they go. Oh, nice little tap over. He slipped now. Lightning hands over to McKinnon. McKinnon backs it forward. Up they go. Fisted off hands it goes. Brad Clark did a good job there. Jackson Elms gets a handball away. Overall snaps towards the goals. There's been a free after disposal. Umpires picked one out. So just a little overzealous there, the Myponga defence. And overall, we'll be taking a free kick. And I've said it before, should get this. But, yep, he's not far out at all. He'll be about only 20 metres out, 25 metres, slight angle. Should nail this one.
Yeah, and you'd think so. He's just taking his time, lining it up. He's making sure the defender's on the mark. Runs in, drop punt on its way, And
He's got it!
he's got
It's a
it.
sausage roll!
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
And they're playing like it too. Hunt wins the tap, taps it back to, well, it looks like Shillaby's in there having a run. And Victor Harbour win possession, get the ball down to inside 50 with Jackson Elms.
Elms now, very good play. Short pass is on. Oh, loose checking by the Mudlarks. Sam Overall takes the easy mark. And he'll be lining up for his second goal. Not much angle, well within kicking distance. This will tie it up for the Kangaroos. So, Sam Overall, he's on his way. Kick for goal. Ooh, just, yes, that's through the goals! Yes, it's through! Another goal to the Kangaroos! 2 goals, 2 players, 2 goals, 2 on the FPA scoreboard. It's hard to keep a good man down, as they say, and interesting play here by Shillaby. Put himself in the ruck. Looks like he's going to stay in there too. So a few ducks and drakes going on with team tactics. Shillaby taking out of the goal square.
Yeah, that's a surprising move coming off 10 goals. Shillaby 375 career games.
Yes.
This will be 376 today, and he's put himself sort of into probably a centre type position. Hunt does the ruck work, wins the tap forward from Myponga. Shillaby roves it. Oh, he's been dispossessed. Hunt bends down, picks it up, tries to muscle his way through, and there's been a free picked out of that.
Holding on to Shillaby, I think.
Shillaby dobs it into the forward position, and Ben Kennedy nearly ripped in a little screamer, but the ball's hit the deck. Players scrapping for it. Myponga dish out a hand pass to Lang. Lang's been piled onto by a Victor player, and umpires calling for a stoppage throw-up.
Right on the forward 50 for the Mudlarks. Dangerous spot now. Up they go. Oh, Sam Kennedy, nice leap, gets a punch away. Victor Harbour lead for the ball though. They're on it. Stacks on the middle. Somehow gets booted out of there. Leading forward now. That was Cooper, was it? Off they go down the line. Handball. That was creative. Nearly got there. Good effort by that player. Was that O'Hanlon, I think?
Yeah. Cooper was lucky to get a leg break bounce on that occasion when he was kicking to Elms, and they've ended up with possession with a free kick. So back through Dylan Kleinig. He's kicked it into Heaslip, who's near the centre circle. He bangs it out to the Victor Harbour forward flank position, clubroom side of the ground. Players are got possession of it at the moment. Victor Harbour and Sam Overall taking a good grab over the top. Little hand pass to Bryce Gibbs, and from point blank, Bryce Gibbs knocks it through.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Yeah, that last goal will do Victor's team confidence, a world of good. It was a little bit like a training drill in the end. So Treloar wins the tap, balls hit the ground. Ben Kennedy for Myponga gets possession, bangs it on the left foot, sends it down to centre half forward for Myponga. Balls hit the ground, players are trying to get clean possession. Victor Harbour player picks it up, gets it out to a teammate by a hand pass. He bangs it onto his foot. It's gone to the centre half back position for Victor Harbour, and Myponga have taken possession.
It's with Hunt. Scott Hunt bangs it forward into the teeth of the goals. Pack forms, 2 players wrestling for it. Oh, nice work. Couldn't quite get a boot on it there. That was Schillerbeer, and it's through for the minor score.
Schillerbeer doing some kilometres today.
He is. He's going up into the ruck, coming back into the forward lines, just mixing it up.
Love to see his heat map.
Yeah. Trying to mix things up for the Kangaroos. Interesting tactics. So there to do the kick out is Mitchell Brook for the Kangaroos.
Yeah. He's had a couple of brilliant games at fullback this year, this young fella. Real prospect for this club. Mitchell Brook. Goes for distance. Down to the centre half forward.
Kennedy.
Position. And Ben Kennedy, sorry, not Ben, Sam Kennedy for Myponga marksman. He belts it back into the forward pocket area for Myponga. No one able to take a clean grab.
Daniel Stock now for the Kangaroos under pressure. Ooh, very lucky there. No prior possession, good umpiring. And it's going to be a ball up in a dangerous spot for the Mudlarks. They're only about 25 metres out, right in front. Tapped over there by Kelly for the Mudlarks, dropping the shoulder. Kangaroo play, good umpiring. That was Kleinig. Got wrapped in a tackle. Be a ball up, almost virtually where they started. So you are over the top then, second man up, that was Kennedy. Sam Kennedy bashed over there towards the boundary line. Spinks now, shows a bit of a left and right. Bangs it onto his right, load up they go. Oh, almost taking the mark there was the young bloke Drury. Down the line they go, smothered off the boot. And over the boundary line for a boundary throw-in.
On the FPA scoreboard, Mudlarks 2 goals 2, Victor Harbour 3 goals 2. 6-point ball game. Victor's in front. Ball comes in, Hunt tries to grab it, couldn't quite juggle it, it's hit the ground. The Rovers are jumping all over it, it's been held up. Oh, Hunt goes in, says I'm taking this. And the Mudlark player throws it onto his right boot. It's down by the full forward position for the Mudlarks. And players going in hard, no one can get total clean possession.
Oh, unlucky. Free kick in the back, just fell over that player. And yep, unlucky to the Mudlarks there. Going to be taken, is that by Kane Cooper? Umpire calls him play on. Kicks down the line looking for Overall. Where is he? Just fisted. Caught in the back. Oh, nice work there by the Roos. Here they go. Trelaw, handball to Overall. Overall hits it up there to Bryce Gibbs. Bryce Gibbs shrugs off the tackle. Kicks it down the line, looking for and finding his teammate there, and Sam Overall. He just gets rid of one boot, says I don't need that one, I only need one. Looks around, passes it off. Oh, finds his Carpenter teammate there in Michael Ross. Ross now, the left foot, just chips it forward. He's found Basham on the lead. Sam Basham with a shot on goal. So a lot of space and time there in their forward line. The Kangaroos can make them pay.
There's that for an embarrassment of riches with your personnel, that passage of play. Overall, Gibbs, back to Overall, bang, over to Basham.
Yep, they have a lot of stars in this lineup. Sam Basham now going towards the goals. Beautiful looking kick. That's straight through the middle for another goal to the Kangaroos.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
Right, that's right. And there we go. 2 goals lead now to the Kangaroos. Ball up into the centre. Hunt gets the tap away there from Myponga. The big boy, look at that, he does the roving as well. Boots it into the forward 50. Look at the Schillerbeer. 2 on that player. Kangaroos now leading for it. Kick out there. That one's Matty Weiss. Nice juggling mark. No, couldn't get it. Kelly now for the Mudlarks. Bangs it in the forward 50. Schillerbeer, where is he? Over they go. Kangaroos now. A couple of handballs down the line. Finds Jade Cooper. Cooper now slows things down. Looking for a lead. Ploughs the call. Down the line they go. Oh, almost a great mark there to the Mudlarks. Down on the ground, fighting hard for it. They're scrapping in. Tackle, and it's going to be a ball up.
Yeah, well, Jade Cooper probably feels a little bit unlucky with that mark. I thought he had enough of it. But anyway, it's been thrown up. Hunt gets the tap. It's with Weiss gets possession, tries to find a teammate. They're out on the centre wing in front of the on the clubroom side of the ground, and it's been bustled over the line, and we'll have to have a boundary throw in. So boundary ump throws it in. Hunt, Trelaw do battle. Hunt gets slight advantage, but he only taps it to Bryce Gibbs for Victor Harbour. Gibbs couldn't take possession. Dylan Lang did. Bryce Gibbs wrapped up Dylan Lang. The ball spilled out. It's it's a pack of players jumping all over it, and finally Ben Kennedy says, "This is how you do it, boys. On to the right boot, round the corner, and we've got Michael Ross
the ball.
gets possession of that. Play on, and that's then picked up by Ryan Kelly, and Michael Ross says, "No, you're not going to run away with that. Come back here." Ball's down to Victor's forward flank area.
Looking for a target there, Harry Vincent there, giving it his best for the Roos. They get wrapped up, the Mudlarks. Diving on the ball is going to be a ball up, about 45 metres outside of the Kangaroos' goal, right in front of the club rooms. So, Victor Harbour doing very well in the pressure stakes. Overall, gets a tap away there, hanging on, yes, good umpiring there. And a free kick going to be taken by Ben Kennedy for the Mudlarks. Kennedy, skillful left-footed, chips it out, looking for Kelly. Can't find that player, bouncing over the line, and it's a last possession free kick going to be taken by Zach Dowling to retrieve it from the car park. So, looking to send it into the forward 50. The Kangaroos, after being 2 goals down, they're now 2 goals up. Zach Dowling, kick into the forward 50. Pack forms fisted over there, front centre now. The Roos leading for it. Mudlarks repel. Kempster down the line. He's found Kelly. Kelly onto his right foot. Gets a pass out there, looking for Cooper. Can't find that player. Off hands. Kick now in a hurry, looking for Shillabeer in the centre of the ground, battling hard. Oh, nice work. Look at that, great defensive work by the Roos. Weiss now for the Kangaroos, chipped out. Oh, Jade Cooper, nice hands. Wants to move it on quickly. Players screaming for it, into the goal square it goes. Up they go, fisted over the back. Mudlarks lead for the possession, and it's rushed for a point to the Mudlarks. Score on the FPA scoreboard is Mudlarks 2 goals 3. That was 2 goals to the Mudlarks. The Kangaroos 4 goals 4, I believe.
Wilkins has kicked it back in from the point kick out. He found a teammate who's in turn able to send it up to centre wing for the Mudlarks. Another mark's been taken out there, clubroom side of the ground. That player goes for distance, sends a long drop punt down towards the forward flank position for the Mudlarks, and ball has dribbled over the line and will be thrown in by the boundary umpire. Trelaw getting himself set. He's there by himself at the moment, and grabs possession, taps it forward to Bryce Gibbs. Not a bad option, and Bryce Gibbs copped a B-grade bounce, and the ball dribbled out. Will be thrown in again.
Boundary throw in, slightly towards the Mudlarks end. Tapped over there, leading for it now. Kleinig for the Kangaroos, gets it, jams one onto the boot. Haymaker, oh look at that, golden hands of Jade Cooper. This guy's got plenty of talent. Over there to Jackson Elms, another skillful player. Finds that player now in Michael Ross. Ross now easy to Heaslip. Oh, they had plenty of time and space there. Heaslip, he's only about 40 metres out directly in front, and looking for the 5th goal for Victor Harbour.
Starting to look ominous here. Victor Harbour 4 goals 3, Mudlarks 2 goals 2, and you've got the quality of Heaslip dead in front. About
there's the siren to end the quarter.
He's only about 30 metres out, dead in front. Measures it up, and in he comes. Nice careful approach. Bang onto the right boot, and the way everyone's going, it's through for a point. So on the FPA scoreboard, Mudlarks 2 goals to Victor Harbour. Will that be 4-4 now?
Yes, 4-4. 2-2 to 4-4, so that ends the first quarter, and yeah, ominous signs, like you said, Chris, ominous signs for the Mudlarks. They started very well, but just the end of that last quarter, you saw some open play by the Kangaroos. As this game gets on, there might be a lot more of that, as we see,
Their big guns are just starting to flex. Overall, Ross, Gibbs,
Absolutely. And scores from around the grounds, thanks to the Victor Harbour Motor Company and Matchday Data. Who we got, Chris?
Langhorne Creek, 5 goals straight, 30 points to the Mount Compass Bulldogs. 7 goals straight. It's just a goal fest over there.
Goal fest.
So it's 42 points Compass in front by 12 points at Langhorne Creek. In Counter Bay, we have 3 goals 3, 21 in Counter Bay to the Strath team, 2 goals 3, 15. At McLaren Districts, we have McLaren 7 goals 8, 50 to the Port Elliot Gawler Magpies, 1 goal 1, 7. At Wollonga, 2 goals 2 Wollonga, 14. Dead level with Yankalilla Tigers, 2 goals 2,
there you
14.
Go. You would expect the Demons to come away with that one. They're looking for their first win of the season. I mean, the pressure is on them. Yankalilla, they're not. They're okay. They're around the mark. So that'll be an interesting.
Andrew Batten on the radio this morning said, "Beware the sleeping tiger."
Really?
Yeah, the Yankalilla Tiger.
And he was talking about the Yankalilla Tiger.
He was.
There you go. All right. This is the Great Southern Football League live on 90.1 Happy FM and streaming on YouTube at happyfm.org.au. We'll see you soon.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field. Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fleurieu furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding. Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
The Fleurieu Peninsula, Great Southern Footy League is all about the Fleurieu Peninsula. We're in some beautiful places in the world. Myponga is another one of them, isn't it?
A picture postcard. It doesn't scream at me Rock Festival, this location, but someone had the vision.
Well, you know they're talking about getting it back and running. Did you know that?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know who's organising that, but I can't wait. You're going to be obviously first in line at the queue.
I'll be buying a T-shirt of some description.
T-shirt and a hat.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Their players are going back to their team sheet positions, and rucks are ready to do battle. Play will resume very soon, folks.
I tell you what, Luke Whitford out of the ruck, it's bad news for Mudlarks, but Scott Hunt is certainly doing a great job for him today.
He is. He's doing exceptionally well.
Holding his own.
Yeah, it's just whether he can put in the big heat map that's required to cover for two people.
Yeah, I think that's where it looks like Shillaby might be the boy to come up and give him a bit of a break here and there. Trelaw is certainly a fine ruckman, so looking forward to this duel. There's the ball aloft. We're going to start the second quarter here at home in the Mudlarks. Up they go. Trelaw versus Hunt. Trelaw gets a tap away. Gibbs over to McKinnon. McKinnon draws it forward. Up they go. Overall on the second grab. Good mark. Has he's only about 30 metres out directly in front. Should make no mistake with this one. Looking for their fifth goal.
Oh, overall strong grab. Second bite of the cherry. Reeled it in, and distance will not be an issue at all. He's just been brought round ever so slightly by the umpire, but still almost directly in front. And he'll release from just over the 50 metre arc for Victor Harbour. Kick on its way.
He's got it! It's a goal to the Roos!
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
Season. Let's see what the Mudlarks have got for them now. Up they go. Trelaw gets a tap away. McKinnon with half a boot on there, battling hard, still kicking away. Gibbs now over the top of Kennedy. It's a free kick to Kennedy. Kennedy gonna boot it long. Left foot looking forward. Oh, nearly finding Shillabeer over the top. Just a hand on it there. Kleinig cocked one too high. Will take the free kick. Relieving kick in the back lines. Mudlarks, plenty of players zoned up. Kick out here right in front of us. Oh, nice work there by Ross. Michael Ross. Play on. Left foot down the line. Easy mark there to Trelaw. Trelaw. Left foot into the forward 50. Pick-fisted over there by Cooper for the Mudlarks. Over the boundary line will be a boundary throw-in.
That last entry to Myponga's forward zone by Ben Kennedy, bullet pass off that spearing left leg of his. Silver service delivery to Shillabeer, but a very un-Shillabeerish.
Well, I think the defender got a fingertip to it, which just put him off a bit.
Anyway, Mudlarks have got it back. That player bangs it onto his foot, and Trelaw mops up and takes... not Trelaw, sorry, it was Cooper, Kane Cooper. Mops up on the back flank for Victor Harbour, and... scoreboard side of the ground, and goes long to a pack of players. Gibbs flew high but couldn't reel it in. Ball's pushed forward back into the centre square. Oh, there's the high tackle there. Inadvertent high tackle. Advantage play to Myponga. It's with Kennedy.
Kennedy now left foot. Nice looking pass. Can't find that teammate there in Drury. Drury over to can't pick it up. Spinks now. Fighting hard on the ground. Kleinig for the Kangaroos. Stock gets a little chip out there. Finds that teammate in Cooper. That's Kane Cooper. Kicks out, roaring down the line. Ogilvie now for the Mudlarks. Little chip forward. Cut off there by Gibbs. Gibbs with a little handball. It's a 1-2. Now there goes Zach Dowling into the forward 50. Basham couldn't quite get there. Fisted out in towards the teammate. Cooper, handball. Oh, fighting hard. That was Kelly. How did he get out of that? Mudlarks now still battling hard. Victor Harbour. That's McKinnon chipped out there. Did he get it? Yes, he did. It's a goal to the Kangaroos.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
Very dangerous here. What have the Mudlarks got in store?
Well, they need something because they're trailing by 25 points now, and it's only very early into the second quarter. So Ruck's about to do battle again, and ball's thrown up. Dead heat for the Rucks. Ball hits the ground. Kennedy's down in and under as usual. Not able to take possession. No one can really get it out to the other team's advantage.
That's Harry Vincent. Got a free kick there. So just got held without possession. Oh, there's a free kick. 25 ran over the mark. So Mudlarks just losing their way a little bit here. That's a hell of a 25. Is that 50? Crikey, that's a fair 25, isn't it? So the call there is, do you reckon he'll make that distance?
Well, I was going to say it'd be a chance, but it's handled off to Bryce Gibbs, and Gibbs has sent it on its way just offline.
There you go.
Thought Harry might have gone back and had a shot. He was, but I suppose Bryce Gibbs was right there. Why not dish off and let him run with the momentum running past, shorten the distance a bit. So Mudlarks to bring it back in from the point kick in. They go down the clubroom side of the ground out to the back flank area. Kennedy with the ball. He's marked it. He dishes off a short pass to, can't make out that player.
It's a Hamilton.
Ben Hamilton. And he's weighing up his options.
No, sorry, that was, yeah.
Oh, Kennedy, Ben went up on top of Bryce Gibbs, infringed, and Bryce Gibbs to be rewarded with a free kick. Is that what's going on?
So got to come back. Umpire's just pulled it back. He's had to go.
Oh, it's
kick over his mark.
Ben Heaslip. He gets a free kick. He's on the centre wing position, clubroom side of the ground. He goes for distance, sends it into the forward pocket to for Victor Harbour to a pack of players. No one's able to clear it, and umpire says we'll have a ball up stoppage. Thanks, players.
Ball up into the forward 50. Rucks go at it. Comes straight up and down. Vincent in there, got onto his left foot, down the boundary line it goes. Mudlarks now under pressure. That's Ogilvie. Gets a kick forward out of the trouble zone. Over the back of the pack it goes. Cooper now, that's Kane Cooper. Bangs on his left foot, but it's been cut off there by Sampson. And it will be a little chip down the line. Finds Kennedy. Ben Kennedy taking a bit of oxygen out of this game. Fast pace. Kennedy looking to kick it long. Right up there towards the coach's box. Goes over the back of the pack, battling on the boundary line, and it is over for a boundary throwing.
Yep. So, as you called, Steve, right in front of the coach's box. Clubroom side of the ground, and we've got Hunt to do battle with Trelaw. Boundary ump throws it in, and Trelaw, with the benefit of it, tapped down in front of him. Hunt retrieves it, gives it to Kennedy. Kennedy ricochets it out to Kempster. Kempster throws it onto his boot, and there's a fresh airy shot by the Myponga player. Got it about 10 more metres down towards the goals.
Too high. Umpire's picked out a free kick. That goes the way of Harrison Grenfell. So, just got him high on the shoulder there. So, Grenfell now for the Kangaroos. He's going to kick down the line. Pack forms. Up they go. Man in front could have taken it. Play on's the call. Somehow they get out of trouble. The Mudlarks now into attack looking for Shillaby. Can't take the mark. Off hands Kleinig. Jams it onto his boot. Up they go. Ball hits the ground. Kelly now. Get a handball out of there. How'd they do that? Kick into the forward 50. Kleinig for the Kangaroos takes the timely mark and will relieve the pressure. Chips out forward. Finds Cooper. Was that Cooper? No. Play now for Victor Harbour. Fists off the hands now. Wilkins now got a handball under pressure. Kick out Mudlarks. Kennedy shows a turn of speed. Little left footer looking for, can't find Shillabeer. Kangaroos now under pressure. Shillaby gets a ball back, tries to get a kick out of there. Kleinick to Dowling. Dowling, handball. There's been a free kick. Play on is the call. Kangaroos now relieving pressure. Jade Cooper down the line. He's found his teammate there in Jackson Elms.
Elms has marked it on the forward flank position, but hard up against the boundary line for Victor Harbour. He goes into the pocket looking for Ross. Ross unable to mark. Ball hits the ground, spills out the back. Mopped up by Myponga player in the back pocket. Gibbs tries a little toe poke off the ground towards goal. It goes across the face of goal. It's close to the boundary line, and it'll be no touch disposal. It'll be kicked back in by Myponga. So they're hard up in their back pocket.
Sampson now for the Mudlarks, kicks it down the line, up they go. Kick out there, off hands, battling on the ground, can't get out, and it's going to be a ball up. So, under a lot of pressure here, the Mudlarks. Big Scotty Hunt up against Overall. Scott Hunt gets a tap out there, so too does Overall. Jesse McKinnon battling hard, wrapped up to a tackle over the ball. It's going to be another ball up. So, with all of it in front of them, the Mudlarks down by 4 goals. There's Michael Ross, got a hand on it. Ogilvie with a clearing kick over, and it's going to be last possession free kick taken there by Zach Dowling to bring it back into play.
Dowling, centre wing, in front of the coach's box.
Oh, takes the game on. Beautiful work. Oh, somehow gets a kick out there into the forward 50. Oh, Kennedy! That's Sam Kennedy. Great mark. Timely mark.
Great mark because he was fair way off the ground, but also it was a good solid mark in defence. He belts it back down, goes down the line, and thought it was going to be chopped off by Overall for Victor Harbour, but he wasn't able to complete the mark and dribbles over the line for a boundary throw-in. So back near that coach's box position, clubroom side of the ground.
Overall now for the Kangaroos. He's got, he just grabbed it out of the ruck. He's given the don't argue, brushed the tackle off there, couldn't quite get it, and it's going to be wrapped up. The Mudlarks, 2 Victor Harbour Kangaroos onto 1 Mudlark on the tackle. Ball up, far side. So Kangaroos doing all the attacking. Kennedy now, a leap and a tap out of ruck. But I think that was taken there by Matty Reese. Gibbs trying to get it out of there, being rushed over the boundary line for a boundary throw-in.
Tell you what, Sam Kennedy, not the tallest player out there, but when he does those ruck duties, he makes up for it with a leap.
Second man up in the ruck, he really does provide an option, doesn't he?
Yeah. So ball thrown back in by the boundary ump. Didn't come in very far, but it's mopped up by Myponga. They send it down to centre wing, and there's Overall.
He's had plenty of the ball, hasn't he?
Oh, he's had a stack of it, doing ruck work and a bit of forward work. I think he's kicked 3. And he passes off to a forward flank type position, hard up against the boundary. And that Victor player's able to take a mark. He sends it. Man,
Kennedy!
Kennedy stands his ground, Ben Kennedy.
It's the Kennedy show at the moment, isn't it, for the Mudlarks?
Yeah, and he's been rewarded with 25 for something. But must have been off the ball, that 25. So Kennedy's asking his teammates, what do you want me to do? So not much on offer, so goes short out to the wing. Once again, right in front of the coach's box. Last few minutes, both teams unable to extricate it from there.
Lang drops what he should have taken. Off hands, the Kangaroos leading for it now. Heaslip gets a handball out of there. Dowling tries to get in there. So too does McKinnon now. Handball out along the boundary line. They're leading in the pack, the Kangaroos. Look at them, they're fighting harder than the Mudlarks. Over the boundary line, and it's going to be boundary throwing right in front of the Mudlarks coach's box.
The good news here for Myponga, Victor aren't scoring. The not so good news, they're not scoring either.
Yep.
So Overall contests the ruck, but I think that wasn't stopped, but anyway. Myponga player hangs off the ground, and no malice in it, but unluckily for him it was kicking in danger. So that Victor player once again from the coach's box.
Nice.
Belts it down to Rhett Grenfell. He gets it on to Harry Vincent, and here's a pop at goal.
Ooh.
And
just misses.
Harry's shot just offline for a minor score. It's on the FBA scoreboard. Mudlarks still 2 goals 3 to Victor 6 goals 5. And that's on the FPA scoreboard.
Kick out now from fullback. Cooper goes long. He's got the torp happening. Look at that. We love that. Over the pack it goes. A clearing kick by Cooper. We love it. Oh, stacks on the mill. Almost the zone buster. We saw that last week. They bring out the torp from fullback. You've got to love that about this game.
I absolutely love it. Now, I don't know if this is a Shillabeer initiative or what, but they are given licence to have a crack with the torp on the point kick in, and it is fantastic. Victor have got possession of it from the centre circle, and it comes back in through Dylan.
She's unlucky. Just must have got a bit of a tug on there. Umpire was right on the scene, and just a tug of the jumper or something like that held Basham. He's going to be taking a shot only about 35 metres out directly in front for the Kangaroos' 7th goal.
So Basham equal second on the association goal kicking list so far, and
just offline. He might actually be leading now, Chris. If we go to the live tally, I think it might be Basham in lead. Kick out there wide. Mudlarks now going down the line. Bit of possession footy. Trying to get it out of there. This zone defence by the Kangaroos. Kicking out wide. Sharing the ball around. Off they go. Player out wide here. It's Douglas Scott. They go over to Kelly. Oh, nice. Don't argue there by Spink. Spink says, come on, boys. Come at me. Kicks it up towards the coach. Can't get there. Oh, beautiful attempt by Lang. Oh, he's been pinged for a leg. Bad luck. Just couldn't help himself. Grab the leg of his opponent. Kick out here. Plenty of players for the Kangaroos. Jackson Elms thought about a handball. Settles things down. You've got to love those bright blue boots of his. Kicks it down the line, looking for overall. Couldn't take the mark. Offhands Vincent. Bangs it onto his right boot. Into the teeth of the goals. Oh, Jesse McKinnon eventually gets a handball away. Vincent, sharp handball over to Heaslip. And through for the minor score.
Harry Vincent is involved in a couple of exciting little bits of play there.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Yeah, he's about to unleash by the look of him, and just waiting for the ball to come back in for Myponga to be able to kick it in. Mitch Wilkins, the designated kicker, and players have all zoned up. Not much on offer for Wilkins. He decides to go clubroom side. Short pass to O'Hanlon. O'Hanlon probably dropped what he should have taken. He'll be dirty on himself for that. And we've got a boundary throw in.
Far side, boundary throw in. Forward left pocket for the Kangaroos. Trelorja says, look out the way, I'm coming through. Gets a double-fisted tap onto it. That was Sampson. Got wrapped up. He's pinged him for holding the ball. Didn't make a genuine attempt of it. Good umpiring. Sampson pleads his case. Umpires having none of it. And Jackson Sampson got pinged there by Gibbs. Gibbs on the boundary line. Take a very good kick from there. He'd be about 45 metres out on a fairly tight angle.
Well, from the Myponga supporters' point of view, probably one of the worst players on the ground that they could have, the free kick could have gone to, because I reckon he's well within this.
Well, so, you backed him from here. Kick on the way by Gibbs. It is drifting offline. And through for the minor score. Yeah. Put the mockers on him, Chris.
Oh, distance wasn't going to be the issue, but so Myponga wastes no time sending it back in, and last possession free kick.
They've given it straight back to Gibbs. I think he's a bit closer.
Myponga didn't want to waste any time. They've gone straight back to kicking it in, and no one had touched it before it went out, and Bryce Gibbs has got it again for round 2.
Kick on the way. You've given this bloke another chance, and he's made them pay. That's a goal to the Kangaroos. Well,
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field. FP.
They not panicked, but they didn't quite make the right decisions to bring the ball out, even though they attempted to go short and maintain possession. So umpire's about to throw it up again, and we've got Hunt back in the ruck, up against Treloar, and Treloar wins it and taps it to Heaslip. Heaslip dispossessed. McKinnon picks it up, belts it forward to the centre forward position, and that's the man with blue boots.
Cooper. No, sorry, Jackson Elms. Sorry.
Elms gets it up on his boot,
yes.
and guess who? He's already kicked 2. Bryce Gibbs. And Bryce Gibbs is having a wry smile there with Jake Spinks. I don't know what about, but he couldn't get any closer. He's marked it right on the goal line. And here he goes, Bryce Gibbs, taps it through.
No problems for the Kangaroos. That's our 8th goal for the day.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fleurieu furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and it's open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Gee, all signs point to that at the moment. 6 goals down.
Yeah, 42-point game in favour of Victor Harbour. Treloar wins the tap from the centre circle, but retrieved well by Lang. And
holding the ball, was it? Or was it a high fend off maybe against Lang? Kick out there, Victor Harbour. They find Heaslip. Heaslip thought about his right, gets a handball away. Another quick handball down the line. This is Treloar, gets it onto his left foot, bangs it in towards the goal square. Gibbs almost! Oh, just off hands. Diving attempt and mark. Through for the minor score. Kicked out now to Kennedy. This is Ben Kennedy. Wastes no time. Gets onto that dangerous left foot of his. Looking for Sampson. Over the top it goes. Oh, nice work there. That was Whitford? No, sorry, that was Harrison Grenfell for the Kangaroos. Ball up right in front of the commentary spot.
Hunt and Treloar. Hunt wins the tap. Clever little tap out the back door. It's picked up by Kennedy, Ben Kennedy. He gets it off to a teammate. Back with Kennedy, a bit of a 1-2. And he belts it down in a full forward position, but it's been intercept mark taken by Dylan Kleinig. Kleinig on the scoreboard side of the ground. Sees something he likes. He slipped in the centre of the ground. He slipped, not able to mark it. It's roved well by Myponga. And down to Schillers! Schillerbeer in the lurking or leading out from the full forward position, and that player that retrieved the ball from the centre of square has spotted him up magnificently, and now Schillerbeer to take aim for a shot at goal, about 48 metres, almost directly in front.
Pressure on him, he's missed a couple here. Big important goal for him. Kick is on the way. It's through for a goal. The Mudlarks get a much.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Zone for the Mudlarks, and That was them turning up the pressure on that occasion, and they got a goal out of it. Back with Hunt and Trelaw, bit of a dead heat for the ruck duel. Gibbs is in there, gets it onto his right boot. Snaps it forward. And there's 25 because the Myponga player's taken a great defensive mark. That was Cam Dallets.
Good mark.
He's taken
and copped a bit of a bit of a hit.
Bit of head work around the chops.
Bit of dentistry work.
Yeah. So he goes short out to the wing to Connor Sampson. Connor Sampson with the fluoro boots, looking around for a lead. Takes on the defensive player, standing the mark, gets it off to Ogilvie. Ogilvie boots it down to the centre half forward position, and a strong grab taken by Heaslip for Victor Harbour.
And Heaslip just settling things down over to Gibbs. Short pass, trying to settle things down towards the end of this quarter. Gibbs is saying, let's settle things down, boys. Just chipping around. Oh, nearly out of bounds. But Kane Cooper now gets the play on right in front of the commentary box. Pack forms. He slipped with one hand. In they go. Kennedy, a little bit of a handball out. Umpires picked out a free kick. It's going the way of Kennedy. Kennedy now doesn't want to muck around with it. Not much time left in this quarter. Gets a handball over to his brother in Sam. Sam with a nice looking kick and the forward line. Up they go front and centre. McKinnon now gets a kick away. Through into a pack. It's coming back. Oh, fisted over the back there. There's that man once again. Then Cam Dallett's free kick's been pulled out. It's going the way of the Mudlarks. He's been in the wars.
Oh yes, he's got copped one round the chops. He got 25 for that. That was after taking a strong defensive mark.
Then he's blood rule here.
He'd be disappointed about that. Yeah, he was having a little purple patch, although he was paying for it with body pain. But so his teammates has to take that kick, and he's directing traffic. He's got Ben Kennedy out here right in front of the commentary position if he wants.
Yeah, he's just waiting for the blood rule though. It's going to take a while for the players to come on and off, so that's the delay in game. Bit of time on for this game.
Heaslip just hanging back, enticing Dallets to kick to Kennedy. He doesn't, he goes over the top. Hunt picks it up. He's able to get a handball in board, and Sam Overall was chasing it, tackled when he didn't have possession of it. Umpire says, come on, free kick here, and Sam Overall to settle things down, take a kick off the halfback flank position for Victor Harbour on the scoreboard side of the ground.
Overall now, down the line he goes, pack forms, through the hands of Kennedy. There's been a push in the back, going the way of the Mudlarks. Kennedy just got a shove as he went up for the ball. And he's saying, settle down, fellas. Either that or he's practising a bit of beatbox rap move. We don't know. Kicking out wide now. Looking for, finding his teammate there in Cooper. Cooper down the line, trying to go to the fat side. Wilkins now for the Mudlarks. He's got the boundary line, hugs it. Clyde there takes a timely mark. Chips it out. No one in particular now. Mudlarks with an opportunity. Mopping things up again. He's got another go. Smothered off the boot. Wrapped into a tackle, the Mudlarks, and it's near the centre of the ground. Going to be a ball up.
Didn't pick who did the smother, but
there's the siren. So what a quarter it was for the Kangaroos. Just the solitary goal of the Mudlarks, but a 5-goal lead. Well, it's really a 6-goal lead when you add up the points. So the Mudlarks 3 goals 3, Kangaroos 8 goals 9 on the FPAG scoreboard. Your thoughts, Chris? What is going on here?
Well, I think Myponga are fighting back.
They are. Yes.
And we saw that goal that they achieved by turning up the pressure.
Yep.
And Kennedy going really well, having a really nice game, getting plenty of it.
Yep.
Conversely, Gibbs threatening to break it open.
Fantastic. Yeah, he's having a good game. Is it interesting? They're using him today as a goal scorer. They've got multiple scoring, and overall was fantastic as well.
Dominating.
Yep.
And ruck work, forward work, defensive work. He's playing well all over the ground overall. So they've got plenty of winners. And what can Myponga do?
Well, you'd like to see Shillaby, if he kicks straight, he missed a couple of those, so if he kicks straight, it could have been a bit closer. But let's hope they can mix things up, the Mudlarks, and really come out firing this third quarter.
Can't wait.
This is the Great Southern Football League, live on 90.1 FM and streaming on YouTube at happyfm.org.au. We'll see you soon.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au. Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au. FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FP Ag. We're in your field.
Yes, and welcome to the Halftime Hub. This is the Great Southern Football League, and we've got a legend with us, a football legend. He's multiple premiership player. He's the father of Jake and Kane Spinks. His name is Darren. Darren, welcome to the...
Yeah, no worries. No problem.
Mate, you telling me before how many premierships. I mean, incredible. You're a 3-club player, or is it...
3-club player, yeah.
So take us through that. How many premierships have you won?
Well, I did all my footy at, when I was younger at Happy Valley, so that's where I grew up, down there by the reservoir.
Right.
And, yeah, I was lucky enough to play in an under-18 one. We won that one. And then the seniors hadn't won one for a while, and we had got Brenton Honor from down at South, and he brought a few blokes along, and second year in, we were able to win our first down there for many, many years. And yeah, then we ended up winning 6 out of, went back to back 3 times.
3 times. So what year are we talking?
92, 93.
Yeah.
Missed out 94, 95, 96, and obviously 98, 99. So
fantastic.
We've had a few premiership reunions through then.
Yeah, yeah, sensational.
Yeah, so that was my life down in Abbey Valley, and life member, and really proud to be a Hall of Famer down there, and it's a great club, and still have a bit to do with them, and had a couple of years off, and then over to McLaren.
Yep.
Yeah.
And McLaren, you got a premiership down there as well?
Yep, got a premiership down there in their first one in the GSFL. I reckon that was probably their 2nd or 3rd year in.
Yep.
And Norm Bergman was a coach, Point Nalunga fella, home and grown.
Yep.
And he was a good coach, and we got the job done. So
Norm, do you still keep in touch with Norm?
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah, yeah.
What's he up to?
He's just floating around. He's watches his son play down in McLaren. He's got his lad playing down there, and not his lad, his lad's son actually. Okay. And so we go to the footy. We always have a bit of a chat, and
nice.
He's interested in seeing what my boys are doing, and vice versa. So it's really good to see Norm.
And so, who are some of the players you played with at McLarenville? There's still a lot of those guys floating around.
Yeah. Well, Darren Twigden is one of my best mates, and he's the boss of my 2 lads now, and he was the one who went over to McLaren from Happy Valley initially, and then I had a couple of years off building a house and getting my raising my kids, and yeah, and then I thought, okay, well, we'll go down there and have a bit of a kick. So yeah, no, it was Twiggy and my brother, another fellow, Adam Taylor, and yeah, we made some really good friends down there. We were down there for about 5-6 years.
Yep.
And yeah, really nice, really good club.
So your sons, Jake and Kane, tell us about these guys. Who's the eldest?
No, they're twins.
Oh, they're twins.
Yeah,
right, actually, who's the eldest? You've got to count by minutes.
Oh, geez, if I can remember, mate.
These guys, surely they don't.
I'd have to check with my wife, but I think Kane come out first. I reckon.
Oh, there you go. We'll have to find the details of that. That's a fact. So who's the more dominant? Tell us about their personalities.
Oh, they're a little bit different. Kane's probably can be a nicer bloke, you know. Right. Jake's not so nice sometimes, you know. He gets that from my old man and, you know, myself, I suppose. Okay. You know, he's a bit self-centred sometimes, but, you know, it's not a bad trade out in the footy field sometimes.
Yeah, he's got a bit of mongrel in him, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got a bit of mongrel. Yeah, okay. And Kane, he's more like your traditional, like, you know, leader, captain, and you know, and he's down in defence, whereas Jake's more attacking. And you know, and Kane, he's probably. I mean, they're both team orientated. Don't get me wrong, but you know, Kane's probably a little bit more on that side, and that's probably their differences, you know. But yeah, you know, I mean, that's how those boys brought me up here to Myponga. So you know, that was my third football club home. You know, we used to moved over to Sellicks, and we used to kick them onto the school bus and send them up here to the local primary, and we've been up here ever since. So it's been good.
They're twins. Do they ever do that thing, you know, when they're growing up and they, you know, maybe they're going out with a girl and they wanted to mix it up a bit? Did they do anything like that?
Well, I better not say too much because they've both got girlfriends now, you know.
So we don't. Okay, let's not go there. All right. Yeah, it's probably. So you got two sons?
Yeah. No, nothing else, mate.
Nothing else.
No.
You had those twins. You went, well, this is hard work.
Yeah.
Did you ever think about having maybe another 7 and getting like half a football team?
No, not
How
really.
Good would that be?
Oh, it would be good, but you know, I think 2's enough. And now that they're 23, you know, they're still lurching off me a little bit. They're still
they are.
We're both still at home, but no, they're off and running. You know, they're good kids. They're working and you know, holding their own. So
one's still away working.
Yeah, one's still away. So
what do they do for work?
So they work for a company called DBI, and they're communication riggers. So you know, like the tower up there, they'll be climbing. Like some other son down there, rang him this morning. He's up on top of the tower, you know, changing over to 4G to 5G and bits and pieces. So the work takes them. You know, they do a lot of Adelaide work, and then you know, on the odd occasion they'll head out, you know, into the country towns where they need to work. But you know, it's a really good job and it's good experience. You know, they're down training with Road, you know, over the last couple of weeks.
Oh, do they? Oh,
yeah. So they go there and have a beer and a feed on Thursdays, as you do, and you know, talk to the players and the coaches and bits and pieces.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, no, real good.
Yeah, and so you must be really proud of these guys.
Yeah, we are. You know, I mean, one's just bought a bit of land out the back here, and he's going to build, and the other one's just bought a house, and you know, so like I said, they're off and running, and
so Myponga through and through these guys.
Yeah,
good stuff. Did you say what is he within?
So
can you see the?
No, it's just behind that house actually. So he backs like you see the paddock out the back here.
Yep.
So you know his block, you know, backs onto that. So
fantastic.
You know, he's got a beautiful view. So he's just about to build a house and do all that sort of thing. So he's going to be a busy boy.
So the name's Spinks.
Yeah.
What was your nickname? Do you have a nickname?
Yeah, they used to nickname Bomber.
Bomber.
Yeah.
So what? Where did you play in the field?
I was a midfielder. Or half forward.
So you were bombing it in. Is that why they called you?
No, they reckon I used to look like Bomber Clifford from Port Adelaide.
Bomber Clifford. Oh, that's good.
From many years ago.
Ah, there you go. And what about the boys? Have they got a nickname?
No, not really.
What about anyone else in the team? You haven't got any characters out there?
Oh, there's plenty of characters.
You've got brothers in the team. You've got the Kennedy brothers. Tell us a little bit about the Kennedy brothers.
Oh, the Kennedy brothers.
Aren't they good?
Oh, they've been great for our club, you know, and
good to watch.
It's actually, there's 3 brothers. There's Geordie. So Geordie was the first one over here.
Okay.
So Andy, who was a footy ops bloke, I used to play with him at Happy Valley and grew up with him. So his youngest lad wasn't playing footy and wanted a bit of a change. So I got him up here, and then from there, you know, Andy helped us out with our footy ops and all that sort of cover. He was fairly experienced in that. And through Jordan, then, you know, Sam come across. And then from Sam, then became Ben, you know. So and they've been here, you know. They're 0 pointers. They've been great for our club, and they can play, you know. And then not only that, but then they brought in Luke Luke Whitford
came with him.
Yeah, Harry Cox, best and fairest from last year.
Yeah.
So there was a range of them.
What's
Langy
happening today? How come he's not playing?
Luke Whitford's done a bit of a back, so he's out for probably a couple. But we've got Gorwin next week, and we've got a bye, so we'll probably rest him a little bit over the next couple of weeks, get him right. Harry Cox, the shoulder was just a bit sore, so that's how it rolls. You don't have a full squad, and you don't win premierships in May, but it helps to win a few games.
One last final question: how do you reckon these guys are going? They're down by 6 goals?
7
goals.
I think.
What do they need to do to get back into the game?
They'll leave that job up to the coaches, but I think Jake can get a few more kicks. Victor are a good side, and they're pretty strong all round, and we've got 21 players, so we've got no excuses, and we just have to battle in there, and hopefully, I think, to win, if we can close the gap a little bit, and then come home with the crowd kicking down the other end, then maybe we're a sneaky chance. We'll see how we go.
Let's hope for a good game. All right. Well, Darren, thank you very much. Darren
No
Spinks, the Halftime Hub. This is the Great Southern Football League live on 90.1 FM and streaming live on YouTube at happyfm.org.au. See you soon.
Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FP Ag. We're in your field.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field. Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fleurieu furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
About to get going here. How many seconds?
About 40 seconds.
Is the umpire waiting for us, is he? Live.
5 seconds.
Here we go. Here's things to start the third quarter. Victor Harbour versus Myponga. What have we got in store for us? The big man gets the tap away. McKinnon now gets the kick out of there in a hurry. Into the forward 50 for the Kangaroos. Chipped out wide by the Mudlarks in defence. Connor Sampson, I think it was, got a tap over there. Kennedy gets a handball under pressure.
Live action at Myponga, Steve G and Chris Shaddock.
Out they go, the Mudlarks. Chip down there onto the beautiful mark there by Drury. Drury now for the Mudlarks. Kicks it into the forward 50, looking for Shillabeer. He's got it! Those hands are just like glue. Vice-like grip of Shillabeer, and this is exactly what the Mudlarks were asking for. A shot on goal within a minute and a half of the game starting. Shillabeer should slot this one. A much-needed goal looking for their fourth for this afternoon. Can he do it? He lines it up. The kick is on the way. Umpires just offline, through for the minor score. So a chance goes begging early.
Well, Coach Schillerbeer, when he bends down to get ready for his kick, he looks like he's had some of that cupping on his skin. So like he's got one of those.
The physio cupping.
Yeah, like the Cole Chalmers.
Yeah.
Gets a lot of it.
Oh,
so I don't know if he had that before last week, but he kicked 10 last week and he's only kicked 1 this week. So anyway, ball's been brought back in by Myponga. It's up to the back flank position for Myponga, scoreboard side of the ground.
Oh.
Victor got possession of it. Through Heaslip. He dishes off. Weiss runs up the wing. They're looking for Basham. Ball beats all those players and tapped out the back to Myponga's advantage and sent back to the centre wing. Kennedy, Ben Kennedy got possession of it. Looked like he had outmarked Harry Treloar, but
it's a free kick.
No, Heath Treloar. And Kennedy's got the free kick with that sweeping left foot into the centre square. Players can't take a grab.
Kleinig now for the Kangaroos. Shrugs off the tackle. Little right foot chip into the centre of the ground. A couple of Kangaroo players could ruffle it. The winner of the ruffle was Ben Heaslip. Harry Vincent, handball away. Look at him, he's getting his own work. Fighting hard for it now, the Kangaroos. Jay Cooper's on the ground. Kangaroos get a kick out of there. Down the boundary line. Mudlarks wrap things up, get a handball out. That was Kennedy. Lang in there for the Mudlarks. Gets down on his hands and knees, gets dirty, can't get a handball out. Umpire circling says, holding the ball. He had a prior opportunity, a hand free. Good umpiring. And Lang's got down there. That must have hurt him. It's taken a while to get up.
You mentioned Harry Vincent before. He's got a special spectator in the crowd. It's Nana or Granny, not sure which. Jenny, her name is.
Jenny.
And she's right out by the commentary position.
She's listening
opposite side of the ground. And she's cheering on Harry.
Oh.
So anyway, ball's with Harry's teammate, Jesse McKinnon. And he's on the centre wing position, waiting for the umpire to direct him to play on. Here he goes. Goes for distance. Nice long drop punt.
Good mark.
And marked by Bryce Gibbs. And Bryce Gibbs. Yeah, he's got some special people in the crowd watching too.
Who has he got in there?
He's got...
has he got his nana?
No Nana, but he's got his dad, who's trying to act incognito out by the commentary caravan.
Don't tell me
in disguise.
He's Mudlark's outfit or something?
No, he's in casuals, but he's wearing a very spiffing looking cloth fedora hat, and he's with his wife.
Kick on the way to goal! Ross gets the goal! Bryce Gibbs gets the goal.
That's his fourth.
That's it. So the dad would be happy with that. He's playing very well.
Dad's looking quite relaxed about it. He's just enjoying a cup of chips.
Yeah.
They look alright too.
They've used him up forward too, Bryce Gibbs. Looking fantastic. Looking fantastic up there in the forward line. So, yes, he was a very well-known identity in the Victor Harbour Football Club for a number of years, Ross Gibbs.
And Glenelg, 253 games, 116 goals. What a career.
Yep. Ball up in the middle of the ground now. Stock gets a tap there. Mudlarks lead for it. Kennedy over to Kelly. Kelly, half a kick, gets it to Lang with his head over the ball. Stolen out of there. Jesse McKinnon. Kick into the forward 50. Basham! He's got it! The big boy, Basham, kicking about 35-40 metres out directly in front and looking for yet another Victor Harbour goal. They are irresistible, the Kangaroos. Basham lining it up to make it the 10th goal. Pops it through. The umpire's blown the whistle. Doesn't matter. Goal to the Kangaroos.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Yes, for that.
Very good.
That's does it get any better? Lace out, right in front of his eyes, you know.
And what a target he is. He's a big guy. He leads forward. He's got good hands and a great kick.
Ball's thrown up again. Treloar, big leap, but Hunt was wise and stayed low and got the benefit of it. And Jesse McKinnon for Victor Harbour grabbed it. He's wrapped up by Ben Kennedy from Myponga, but umpire throws it up from the stoppage. Myponga get possession through Kelly. Kelly bangs it forward up to centre half forward for Myponga. And it's 3 Myponga v 1 Victor Harbour player there, and Dylan Kleinig.
Kleinig's played pretty well today in defence. He's done a good job. Myponga now, it's in there, forward 50. Tapped over there by Treloar. Gibbs has been tackled without possession. Umpire's pulled out a free kick. He'll be taking the relieving mark in the back line. So he's everywhere, this bloke. Gibbs weighs his options up. Called to play on, kicks up there, looking for Cooper. Over the top now. Heath Treloar gets a bit of a punt down there. Off on the ground it goes. Look at that. Michael Ross gets it, scoops it up with one hand. Handballs are over to Heaslip. Heaslip bangs it on the boat. It's a goal to the Kangaroos. Whoa!
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
Very good player. Skills personified. He's a very, very talented player, and it goes up here now. Stock versus Treloar. Umpires called holding, and a free kick there taken there by Spinks. There he goes, Spinks up in there towards the forward 50 off hands. It goes over the boundary line and tackled just over there. Going to be a free kick, is it? No, it's going to be a boundary throw in.
Thought it might have been going down the free kick path there for a minute in the back, but luckily for Victor Harbour, no go, and boundary up to return it into play. So in it comes, and Treloar got the tap, but it's rove best by Kempster. And Spinks picks it up, has a pop at goal, but he got pushed just as he kicked it, and that caused the accuracy to go awry, and it's gone out on the out of bounds on the other side of the ground for it to be sent in with. The boundary umpire's clutching his hammy.
We don't want another injury to an umpire, do we?
No, he's that right hammy is in a bit of discomfort with it. So it's on the boundary line and rushed over again. We had
it's going to stretch his hammy in this second throw.
We had Drury and 2 in 30 seconds. It's given it a workout, but he's thrown it in all right. Treloar wins the tap. Rove best by Myponga. Kennedy, there goes Kennedy again, in and under, dishes it out to his teammate, who was Connor Sampson. And he's wrapped up and couldn't get rid of it in time. Umpire says another stoppage ball up.
In they go. Over the top was Kennedy. A tackle without possession. Umpire says play on. Out there to no one in particular. That was Kemps to get to Hamburg. Spinks now trying hard for the Mudlarks. Wilkins now over to Kennedy. Kennedy with a left foot in there looking for Shillabeer. Puts a hand up, can't get it. Cooper now. That was Kane Cooper. Forward kick. Gets into trouble there. Now Kennedy gets it into the forward 50. Pack forms. Over the back it goes. Kangaroos now leading for possession. Bustled over, and it's going to be a ball up. Only about 15 metres out in front of the Mudlarks goal.
Yeah, good effort by Ryan Fletcher for Victor Harbour. Kept it in there. Prevented Myponga getting clean possession and having a having a shot. So Treloar wins the ruck tap. He gets it down to Stock for Victor Harbour, sends it forward. Good. It's in the centre, by the centre circle area where Scott Ogilvie from Myponga's chopped it off, taking a good mark. He sends it long down towards the full forward area. Pack forms, ball hits the deck. It's being chased out there by Whitford from Myponga. Shillabeer arrives on the scene, and it's been rushed over the boundary for another throw in on that young lad with the it's tweaked a hammy.
Forward left pocket for the Mudlarks. Boundary throw in. Ruck set themselves. Treloar just grabs it out of the ruck. Oh! Oh, they call for holding the ball, but nope, umpire gives them the benefit of the doubt. They're going to ball it up once again.
Yeah, Scott Hunt asks the question. Umpire says nothing doing. You can't have it. So back to ruck. So Hunt wins the tap. It's to no one's real advantage. Ooh, Harry Vincent caught one high, and it's been picked out. And Harry's got it now.
Is the call? That's from, is it Jenny?
Nana Jenny. Have a look at this. Harry, what can he do with it? Transfers play across to the other side of the ground to the other pocket, looking for a teammate there. It's gone to ground. Myponga players arrive, and here's Harry again. Harry's back in it again, Nana Jenny.
Bustled over the boundary line for a boundary throw in. 11 goals 10 plays, 3 goals 4 on the FPA scoreboard. A decisive margin to the Kangaroos. Boundary throw in. Ruck set themselves. Treloar's in the front position. Mudlarks. Oh, was he tackled without possession? Umpire unsided. Play on's the call. Kicked out of there in a hurry. It's a mark in the forward lines. Drury, young bloke. He looks like a likely sort of player. He's done some good things today. He's got the first goal for the Mudlarks.
He's a very athletic fella. He throws himself into everything. Will jump high when he thinks he has to, and no problems about getting in and under as well. So Kempster kicked it to him, so that was a good bit of teamwork. So Drury dropped punts on its way and missed everything.
Yep, I gave him a big rap, and look what he did.
You put the moz on him.
Yep.
Well, luckily his nana's not here.
Kick out now from the boundary line. Up they go. A couple of Myponga players could have ruffled it there. Weiss now. Matty Weiss, little chip forward looking for Basham. Can't pick it up on his shoelaces. Cooper now for the Mudlarks. Lang gets a handball. Nice work there by Kennedy. He's under pressure. Kangaroos get it out. How do they do that? Jackson Elms now. Handball over to Overall. Overall sweeping handball to the big boy Basham. Onto the right foot out into the path of his teammate. It's Ben Heaslip. Oh no, sorry, that's Gibbs. Bryce Gibbs. And he's got well within scoring distance here. He's on a slight angle. He should get this one though.
Oh, he's got 4.
He's got 4. This will be his 5th.
He's putting on a show for Mum and Dad.
Mum and Dad.
Made it worth their while.
Cheerio to Nana who's watching at home.
So, yeah, Ross has given us a wave. Thanks Ross. See what your lad can do here.
Oh, we put the mocker on him. 1 point.
Ross is telling us too. We've loaded him up too much. So Myponga don't waste any time. The point kicker plays on, gets it out to Hunt, right up hard against the boundary on the scoreboard side of the ground. Hunt's looking inboard. What can he find? Not much on offer. Goes along to the centre wing, to a pack. Goes over the pack, locked up by a Victor player. Kleinig, coach should be happy that he stayed down and back for that. He gets it off to Heaslip. Heaslip gets it off to Jade Cooper. Jade Cooper running through the middle. He dishes off to Bryce Gibbs. Bryce Gibbs lace out into the bread basket of Sam Basham. And Sam Basham in within range. And what's happened here? Yeah, going back for a shot?
Yep, going back for a shot. They're just bit of time out there for the players, but
he's bringing him right round.
Yeah, I believe that was after disposal. So somehow they've brought him right down a bit closer, giving him an extra 25.
Yeah, and he'll release from about 25. Slightly better angle than before. Kick on its way, and sprayed. sprayed by Bash.
Missed opportunity for the Kangaroos. Another point on the board. The score is 11 goals, 11. Victor Harbour playing Myponga, 3 goals, 4.
So ball's up at centre half forward for Victor. Ben Kennedy grabs it, throws it on his boot. He's got it out to teammate Whitford. He sends it down to
Spinks.
Spinks on the right, has a pop at goal. It's gone across the face of goal and it's mopped up by Victor in the back pocket. That player sends it down to the back flanks on the clubroom side of the ground. Myponga back with possession now.
Hamilton.
And this player will put it on his boot, set sail for goal, and he's sprayed it across the front. It's gone out of bounds to be kicked back in by Kleinig for Victor Harbour. Kleinig assessing his options.
Looking for a lead. There's one here from Jackson Elms. He's going to kick it to that player. Elms sets himself over at the back. It's a hand on that one. Lang, smothered off the boot twice in a row there by the Victor Harbour team. They're doing all the right things, the Kangaroos. They're irresistible today. There's an 8-goal plus lead to them, and it's by Victor Harbour by how much, and a real telling victory this will be for them if they can come away with a decisive win against the Mudlarks here this afternoon. The Bulls just they've lost it in the back, eventually comes through, and we'll get a boundary throw in. So the big boys set themselves. Scotty Hunt, front position, get 2 hands on it, taps it away. Kelly now battling for the Mudlarks. There goes Jackson Elms, gets a handball, but it's to Kennedy, wrapped into a tackle, banged onto the boot, smothered again. The Victor Harbour Kangaroos looking very good. Down into a tackle there was
Livingston. Reece Livingston, wrapped up on the boundary. He's only a young looking fella too, Reece Livingston. Anyway, he held his ground, but it went over the line for a boundary throw in. Boundary up, throws it back in, and Treloar and Hunt do battle. It's to neither team's a real advantage, but ends up with Treloar back with that Livingston fella. Check side towards the goal square, looking for Basham. Basham's in there fighting, sockers it out of thin air, and it was touched. So Basham, opportunistic crack at goal out of thin air, and someone touched it. Myponga defender touched it. And I want to see another talk. Come on, lad. No, he's gone short to O'Hanlon in the back pocket. O'Hanlon squares it up. Oh, crikey.
Dangerous kick. That was out there to Dallets. Dallets here doing a lot of courageous things this afternoon. Kicking out wide. Finds that man in Lang. Lang for the Mudlarks. There's a sea of blue and white ahead of him. Kicks it up into the centre wing position. Over they go. Hold is the call. Fighting hard there is Josh Gerardo. And it's going to be a ball up right in front of the commentary box. Holding each other, the umpire calls. Kelly tries to get a handball, does eventually. Kennedy bangs it into the forward 50. It gets up there. Shilby couldn't take the mark. Spinks now around, gets a handball away. Kempster for the Mudlarks. Got to mop his own work up. Nice work there by Sampson into the goal square. He's got the big boy, Scotty Hunt, for an easy shot on goal. He's about a 45-degree angle, but there's no distance. Should get this one easily. Be sending it up towards the hills for the 4th goal for the Mudlarks. The kick by Hunt is on the way. It's through the middle. It's a goal to the Mudlarks.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
He's got a fair few strings to his boat. He'll pick it up when it's down low. He'll rove it after he's just rucked it.
Yeah, he's a big bird, but he's surprisingly very mobile.
Very mobile.
Yep.
And he's lucky he's there doing all that work today with Whitford being out.
Yep.
But, anyway, they've kicked another goal, so 4 goals 5 to them now, 11 goals 13 to Victor Harbour. So Treloar wins the tap from the centre. It's hit the deck. McKinnon dived on it. He was jumped on by a Myponga player. It's out with Kelly, Ryan Kelly. He gets a kick away to the forward flank for Myponga. Roved well by Drury. Drury bangs it onto his foot, looking for Shillabeer. Unable to mark on that occasion, Shillabeer, and it's repelled through by Victor Harbour through Weiss. Weiss knocks it out to centre wing position.
Cooper now for the Kangaroos, couldn't take the mark. The Mudlarks drive it down along the boundary line. Oh, nice lead by Shillabeer, but brilliantly fisted over the boundary line. A great spot.
And have a look at these boys, these Victor boys get around that Mitchell Brook.
Yeah.
They are respecting and rating every time he defeats Shillabeer, who's a 376 gamer.
Yep.
Ball thrown back in. It's with Ben Kennedy. Oh, who would have thought? 1-2, bang, on the left boot again. Kennedy!
Oh, great mark!
Just as I talk him up.
Yep. Well, there's no room to move. Oh, that was just unbelievable mark by Shillabeer. He had no room to move, but somehow just took the mark. A great mark.
And if Ben Kennedy's on some sort of performance contract for left leg spear passes into Shillabeer, he'd be he'd be a happy man at the moment.
Clearly the best on ground for the Mudlarks right now. If you had to pick best player for Myponga, it would be Kennedy. He's played well today.
Now Shillabeer's had a bit of a dry old day in front of goal.
Kicks on the way. He's got it this time. It's through the goals. The Mudlarks get one back.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
If they can just move the ball quickly, get it down there to the dangerous Shillabeer, who knows? It would be a miraculous win. Up they go in the centre of the ground, tapped over there by Treloar, but it's been wrapped up very quickly. It's going to be another ball up.
So back in the centre circle pretty much, and Treloar in front. Ball goes to ground. Myponga player jumps on it. That was Lang, and he's wrapped up by Heaslip. So back to another stoppage shrub. Treloar on the tap,
grabbed him,
and wins a free kick. Paid to advantage. Heaslip was able to take that kick from the centre circle. He finds Michael Ross just inside the Victor Harbour attacking 50-metre line. Ross takes a comfortable mark in the bread basket, and he'll go back and line up for a shot.
Yes, Michael Ross, dangerous left footer. I'm backing him in here from here. I've backed a few players in today, put the mockers on him, but I'm backing Ross in. This one will go through the goals. Kick by Ross. The left foot on the way, just inside the 50. Kick is on the way, and just like that he misses to the near side, through for the minor score. I tell you what, if I was a betting man, I would have done my dough in pretty quickly, Chris.
Now, will we see the torp here? Come on. It's, no. Sampson, he sends it out to the back pocket. It was marked, though, to Myponga's advantage, and goes up to the centre wing. What a grab. What a grab under pressure.
Was that Ben Hamilton, wasn't it?
Yes, Hamilton. Very well. Sends it down to the forward flank position.
Oh, got one high.
And Kleinig's
he's played well today.
He's first to it, and he's been rewarded with a high tackle. He sends it out to Stock at the true centre-half back position for Victor Harbour. Stock comes out to the scoreboard side of the ground, looking for Harry Vincent. Right in front of Nanajetti.
Oh! Kelly now with the brush off over to Wilkins. Wilkins now, he's under pressure. Back to Kelly. The 1-2. Oh, smothered off the boot. Brilliant work there by Jackson Elms. And
was it Elms or?
Yeah, Jackson Elms.
Okay.
Yep. He got the smother on and out of bounds for a boundary throw in.
It was worth a good kick, that smother. Held it up in the area, gives them another chance to enter the 50. punched in the ruck, punched away by Treloar, rove best by Myponga. Yes, Harry Vincent, and the ball's been called to come back to his teammate Reece Piney, and it's with Bryce Gibbs now. He sends it over looking for
too easy. Cooper.
Cooper spots up Overall, who was a bit closer to goal and at a much better angle, and yes, what a disappointing entry that is for Myponga. They just got wrong-footed, didn't they?
Yep.
And Victor, with their pinpoint accuracy passing, were able to send it in. So here comes Overall, and
he's missed it.
He's off.
So they've been wayward in their kicking. They could have been even further in front. 11 goals 15. Victor Harbour plays the Myponga Mudlarks 5 goals 5 on the FPA scoreboard.
Well, 26 scoring shots to 10 is one way to look at it. So Myponga kick it back in from the point kick in. Nice grab taken out there on the back flank position for Myponga.
Justin Whitford.
And he's looking further afield, gets in the centre wing, chopped off by Ben Heaslip for Victor Harbour. Heaslip, sun in his face, sends it back to where it came from, back to the forward flank for Victor Harbour. And two players contest it. It's been, ball spills out towards the boundary line. It's with Whitford, Justin Whitford. He's wrapped up by
Cooper,
young fella Cooper, and ball's going to be thrown up for a stoppage. So, lovely tap by Treloar, but intercepted by Ben Kennedy from Myponga, and ball spills out off players right in front of the coach's box.
Boundary throwing. Boundary throwing. Oh, there's the siren to end the third quarter, and another good quarter. The Kangaroos. The score is 11 goals 15. Kangaroos to the Mudlarks 5 goals 5 on the FPA scoreboard. A dominating performance. They're called the juggernaut of the competition. People are saying Victor Harbour by how much, and if you've got a lazy, $150 million if you won the Powerball, you'd put it all on the Kangaroos to win the final, wouldn't you? The grand final right now.
You might not find a bookie.
You wouldn't find it. No, I don't think you would. 150
not
million.
Not at 150 mil.
Yeah, it's a lot.
On Victor.
That bloke from Salisbury who won the Powerball, he'd probably put maybe 50 million on it, wouldn't he?
Well, yeah, he needs enough for a house and a round-the-world trip, he reckons.
That's all he needs. Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, it's a dominating performance, and you've got to say next week there's a game on. Listen, they say only take it 1 week at a time, but Kangaroos, they'll be taking it this season almost for granted, won't they? I mean, next week they're playing Langhorne Creek at the home ground. You say Langhorne Creek, that is an important game for them. For Victor Harbour, it's just another day in the office, isn't it?
Well, wonder what is happening around the grounds.
Around the grounds, let's have a look, mate. Thanks to Match Day Data and the Victor Harbour Motor Company, around the grounds we've got some important games. There's Wollonga versus Yankalilla, and a huge game there at Langhorne Creek. What's the score there, mate?
Well, just updated as we looked at it, because it was showing dead level before, but now it's 11 goals 6, Langhorne Creek 72. To 10 goals 8, 68, so only 4 points in it there, the Creekers.
Yep.
And they sort of last minute Larrys, like last week, they don't mind the
tight games, they get over the line, yeah.
At Encounter Bay, they're well on top here. 12 goals 981 to Strathalbyn, 4 goals 428. At McLaren Districts, 25 goals 21 to Port Elliot Goolwa, 3 goals 624. At Wollonga, 7 goals 7 49. Wait for it, folks. To the Tigers, Yankalilla Tigers, 9 goals 6 die.
That is a big game, because if, let's face it, Wollonga go down, that'll be their 7th game in a row. Their 7th. Unbelievable. So there it is. This is the Great Southern Football League live on the radio, 90.1 FM, and streaming live on YouTube at happyfm.org.au. We'll see you soon.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and it's open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding. Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour. Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
Steve G and Chris Shannon. Of course, the game between Myponga, Sellicks and Victor Harbour. 4:17, it's back to the fellas.
Thank you very much, Ian Wright, in the studio. And yes, it is the Victor Harbour Football Club putting on a display out here. Wonderful play there by Bryce Gibbs, and also how good is Harry Vincent?
Just before we address that, wonderful play by playing coach Ian Wright with the Daddy Call fade out.
Oh yes, the
Come Back Again.
Yes.
Love that song.
I feel, there it is. I love the fact that we're in Myponga, the Rock Festival. It feels like we're already here, getting into it.
Yeah. It's party central down here, they say.
Yes, indeed.
So umpire back in the middle with the ball, getting ready to recommence proceedings for this fourth and final quarter here at Myponga Sports Complex, and players just taking positions, team sheet positions again. And there's the signal for the final quarter. Up it goes, and Trelaw for Victor Harbour wins the tap out, gets it to Heath over the cricket pitch. Chopped off by Kennedy, Ben Kennedy for Myponga. He gets it to a teammate who sends it down to Ogilvie at full forward position, and it's repelled back to as far as Trelaw, who's on the other side of the cricket pitch where the centre circle is.
Trelaw now for the Roos. He kicks it up there, finds Heath, no problems, takes the easy mark. He's a long way out, going to boot it, looking for a player up in there for Elms. Couldn't get there though. Cooper for the Mudlarks has the clearing kick, kicks it out there to Kennedy. Ben Kennedy now, just looking for his options. Plenty of Kangaroos jumpers in front of him. Kicks it down long down the line. Here's the big boy in Hunt, tries to take it with one hand, off hands. And that was Zach Dowling, couldn't get the ball out. Going to be a ball up. Trelaw versus Hunt. Trelaw gets a tap over there, banged onto the boot, that was Livingston. Half a torp, or was it a push out? Ogilvie couldn't get there. Heath now, handball over. Back the 1-2, out the back door they go. This is Stock, Daniel Stock left forward into the goal square near the line. One bounce and over for the last possession, free kick.
So the Myponga player goes short, sends it across the full forward square. It's marked by Whitford. Whitford goes back to where it came from, back to the pocket, scoreboard side of the ground to Sampson. Goes Samuel Kennedy, right in front of the scoreboard. He sends it right into the 50-metre arc for Victor Harbour, where the mark's not able to be taken.
Lang now for the Mudlarks, handballs over to Kennedy. Kennedy with a little left footer. Ball bounces, Kelly takes it nicely. Well done, Kennedy, backs it up, kicks it out. They're looking for Shillabeer, can't get that player. Over it goes, Kleinig for the Kangaroos. Got tackled, dispossessed. Player stacks on the mill, and it's going to be a ball up. Good play there by the Kangaroos player. That was Mitchell Brook. He's played well today in defence for the Kangaroos.
He's had his great game, and his teammates are letting him know it too. And because they appreciate his efforts, especially against Shillabeer. Ball gets thrown up. Victor Harbour player grabs it, hacks it out of the pack, and
too strong.
Overall just pushes Whitford out the way and takes a comfortable mark in front of his eyes. So he's on the back flank for Victor Harbour.
Misses the kick. Kick now there. The Kangaroos, though, with a bit of a chance. Taken away there by the Mudlarks. That was O'Hanlon. Kick out there, looking for Shillabeer. Can't get there. Gerardo now. Was he taken high? No, said the umpire. Play on. Mudlarks now left foot in a dangerous spot. Overall, got almost the mark, but he's got the free kick too high. Relieving pressure kick out wide.
So Bryce Gibbs calls for it over on the other side of the ground, and he's got a free kick because he got too much defensive pressure from the Myponga player. So it's with Bryce Gibbs. His dad's calling for a torp. Bryce ignores the sage advice from his dad and kicks it into the forward pocket where a mark's been taken by Michael Ross for Victor Harbour.
Take a good kick from here. He's right on the boundary line. He's on his correct side because it's a left footer. And it would be one hell of a goal from here.
Loving the advice from the father. Go the top.
Yes, good to see. He's in the game. Left foot, Michael Ross. It's a nice looking kick. Hit the post. Hit the post again was the call, and there we go. They've just missed those opportunities. That could be a mile in front. They've got a help.
Here we go, another torp!
The torp.
It's on its way!
It's a wobbler.
The point kick in. And Ben Kennedy knee marked it. Well, it's off hands, and Jesse McKinnon able to tap it forward with his foot, and back with Bryce Gibbs. Takes a hurried kick towards goals! And he sent it through the middle!
What's that, his sixth goal for the day? We putting him down for 6?
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
True story.
Bring back the droppy.
I'd like to see a bit more. A drop kick from full back, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Ross has given us the thumbs up.
Ball up now, the big boy Hunt gets it. Kick out of there was Kennedy. Kennedy into the forward 50 for the Mudlarks. Leading for it is Jesse McKinnon. Handballs over the top there. Look at that creative work there by Jade Cooper. He's got the ball on a string. Over-possessing now. Nice work there though by that man in Harrison Grenfell for the Kangaroos. Over to Dowling. Dowling gets a hurried kick forward. Forward down. That was Kennedy. Sam Kennedy. Wilkins now for the Mudlarks. Kick down there by Sampson. Along the boundary line. Pack forms. Fisted now. In they go hard. Look at him go. Jade Cooper. He's played well today. Jesse McKinnon gets a kick out there in the centre of the ground. Fisted over the back of the pack. They go in hard. Kelly for the Mudlarks been wrapped up in a strong tackle. He got rid of it. How did he do that? Nobody knows. There goes Sampson. With a bit of space to Gerardo. Gerardo left foot around the corner. Great play there to the Mudlarks. Found Shillabeer. How good was that, Chris?
Sensational. Sensational. What about the left? From Gerardo.
The young bloke.
Just laid back on it. Good. Sends it about 2 foot off the ground.
Where's his nano?
I'm not sure. She could be here.
Well, cheerio to Gerardo. Yeah, cheerio to Gerardo's nana if she's watching.
Yeah.
If she is, please give us a honk on the horn.
Yeah. So it's with Sheila's, and the distance. Well, that won't bother him. He can dob it a long way. So he's lined up.
It's not bad.
Oh, it's shaping.
Oh, umpire just says offline.
Crikey.
Nothing in that.
Anyway, it's a point.
We'll look at the replay and see if it went through or not. They'll do a video replay.
Yeah, so Victor to bring it back in from the point kick in, and they're looking for Overall out in the back flank here. Overall makes the contest but can't mark it. Ball's not forward by Myponga players, and they're doing the right thing, forward pressuring it towards goal, and it's going over the boundary line and it will be thrown in. So scoreboard side of the ground, forward pocket for Myponga. Rucks go at it. Kennedy's trying to rove it off the ground, gets his hands to it, gets it out to a teammate. It's been handballed around. Quick snap at goal. Couldn't make out who that was, but it's gone through for another point.
That might have been Kennedy, Sam Kennedy. Hit the post, in fact. So there we go. Mudlarks with a bit of burst here in their forward 50. Had a couple of pings at goal. Wasn't to be. And the score on the FPA scoreboard is the Mudlarks 5 goals 7. They trail the Victor Harbour Kangaroos 12 goals 16.
So Victor Harbour, Mitchell Brook brings it back in, gets it up to the back flank position for Victor. 2v1. Somehow Victor players roved it magnificently. Sends it up to centre wing where it's been marked. Good run on play here by Victor. They've sent it down towards the Basham department. He's not able to take it. He's got two Myponga players on him. They mop it up and it ends up with Lang. Lang sends it out of the square.
There he is! Gerardo! Great mark! The young fella. This kid can play.
Gerardo.
Kicks it out into the forward pocket looking for Schillerbeer. That's good if you want to get in the team next week. Always kick it to the player coach. And he hadn't been able to take the mark. It's going to be a boundary throw in.
Yeah, Gerardo having a nice little patch here. He's inspired himself with that spearing left foot pass into his coach.
Holding the ball.
Oh, that's a bit rough. Right.
Insufficient attempt, I think the umpire said. And a look on Kane Cooper's face said it all.
Yeah.
Which it was a look of, are you kidding me, ump? And the umpire said, no, not kidding you, mate.
Well, Scott Hunt here, he can kick it a fair way. So he's lining up, fair way out and on a bit of a distance. Lets loose with the right foot punt.
It's a goal to the Mudlarks, a much needed one for this afternoon.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
To put some pressure on.
Yes.
But what a nice goal from Scott Hunt.
What about that mark by Gerardo?
Oh,
the young bloke.
Yeah, he's coming into it, Gerardo, in this last quarter. So it's been thrown up and grabbed by Mitchell Wilkins, who's having a go in the centre of the ground, and he's wrapped up by a Victor Harbour player, another stoppage thrower. So Scott Hunt and Trelaw. Hunt wins the tap. Is taken by Bryce Gibbs. Took the crumb magnificently. He sets it down to full forward. And Basham!
Nope.
Hacks one off the ground and doesn't go anywhere. And there's a fella retrieving it out there. It looks like he's come back with a Black Sabbath t-shirt.
He's ready for the rock festival. Yes.
He's ready.
It's good to see. You got to come prepared. You don't know when it might start. They just might pull it out the bag and start. The band's up tonight.
Well, he's got it ready.
Kick out now from full back. That's Kennedy to Lang. Takes an easy mark. Lang weighs his options up. Getting a lot of advice. Kicks it down the centre wing position. Off hands. Kennedy. Handballs out to Spinks. Spinks a little hurried handball looking for Kelly. Kelly couldn't get there. Here comes Klein. Nice handball over to Matty Weiss. Handball out there to Gibbs. Gibbs now. Chip forward, looking for Ross. Eventually picked up there by Cooper. Cooper centering, kick into the goal square. Taken by Cooper for the Mudlarks. Clearing kick now. Over to
Hamilton.
Hamilton drives it out there looking for Hunt. He's played well today, the big bloke. Holds things up, kicks it down the line, looking for the coach, Shillabeer. Hands and knees, couldn't get there. And it's taken away by Victor Harbour. Down the line he goes. Nice work there. I think that was Elms, Jackson Elms. Kicked out now, Victor Harbour. Surging ahead, overall, couldn't take the mark. He's called for a block and it's going to be taken a free kick to the Mudlarks. So, Sampson now, short pass, looking for, can't find his teammate.
Stock picks it up, gives it to Treloar out on the wing, and it's back with Elms. Elms does a check side kick to get it towards the dangerous Sam Overall. He's taken a mark inside the 50 arc for Victor Harbour and marked it in front of his eyes. Will go back, line up for goal. So Myponga don't need this, but he is on a tight angle and can't see the distance really worrying him. He's going to kick it from well inside 50. But let's go with a right foot drop punt, goes long, gets it up to the goal line, but it's rushed through for a behind.
Score on the FPA scoreboard. Mudlarks 6 goals 7. They trailed the Kangaroos 12 goals 18.
There's the Black Sabbath man.
There he is. He's ready to go.
He's ready to rock on. He's having a chat to Samuel Kennedy. And bring it.
Getting their tickets ready.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy Osbourne's on, is he? On the line?
Black Sabbath.
Of course he is. Of course he is. Yeah.
So Mudlarks bring it back in through Kennedy. And he goes out to the pocket. He finds his teammate out there. Dallett's scoreboard's all around. Dallett's cheeky, sends it back into Cooper. Virtually the top of the goal square for Victor Harbour.
Top!
Go to top, Coops!
The mongrel top. Oh, Kennedy.
Oh,
the unbelievable mark. How did he take that?
On the cricket pitch too.
Tough mark to take with a wobbly top. Oh, punt up there now, looking for Lang. Can't get there. Over the back it goes. Kangaroos leading first for the ball. Hands and knees, fighting for it. Did he dive on an umpire circling? Play on's the call. Treloar is in there for the Roos. Over the top, wrapped up, and it's going to be a ball up.
Yep, Treloar momentarily thinking he was a rover. Doing both the ruck and rover duties there, but he's back into the ruck zone now. And he wins the tap, palms it down to his teammate, and he couldn't take possession. And Bryce Gibbs is there, he tunnels it out the back. Myponga take advantage of that. Whitford's got it. A bit of a fresh air handball, but found his teammate. He sends it back down inside the forward 50 for the Mudlarks. Clever work there by Wilkins, and it ends up.
Shillabeer. Oh, Gerardo copped one in the back and has got the free kick. So well done to him. This young bloke's come on. He hasn't played much of the game, but I like the look of him. Very likely lad. He's got the very groovy hairstyle, and he'll fit into the Rock Festival just fine this afternoon.
He's got the head banging thing happening there.
He does.
Aussie would approve, I reckon. Goes left foot drop punt. Oh,
I was barracking for him.
Yeah, so was I, because I could just see that lifting his confidence no end. I mean, he's done a couple of really good things this last quarter.
Yep.
And just to ice it with a goal there would have been really good for the young bloke. Anyway, Victor Harbour to bring it back in. So kick in. Oh, nice looking drop punt. Gets up to the centre half back position, and Michael Ross, uncontested, says I'm having it.
Free kick. Going the other way.
Someone held out.
Push out or a block. Paid to Kennedy.
Yep. Right, so here we go. So we're on with Drury.
Yep.
Jacob Drury, what can he do? He's too far out to score. Dishes off. Finds a teammate. Kennedy. He's assessing options. It's all zoned up. All the players are down this end of the ground at the moment. And, he sends it in towards the 50-metre line. Pack of players forms, and Harrison Grenfell grabs it for Victor Harbour, but he's wrapped up by Myponga player. Umpire says we'll have a stoppage. Ball up.
Ball up now. Mudlarks pressing. Gibbs is in there. Got a kick out of there mid-air. Here it is. Whitford. That's Justin Whitford. Bangs it onto the boot. Looking for. Can't find Gerardo. He's battling hard. The young bloke. He's in there. Wrapped into a tackle laid by Jade Cooper. It's going to be a ball up right in front of the club rooms as the sun is setting down here on a beautiful Myponga autumn day. Treloar gets the tap over there. Cooper now bangs one out of there on his left foot. Up they go. Over the back of the pack it goes. Oh, nice work there by Dallitz, but he's kicked it out of bounds on the full, and it will be a free kick to Victor Harbour.
So right in front of the coach's box, and he's going to take this overall or Heaslip, or they're raffling it. No, Heaslip's going off for a spell, and but look at that, Jesse McKinnon come on in place of Heaslip. You know, they've just got the list, haven't they?
Yep. They're overall now with a kick up there. Pack forms over the back. Dowling, look at this, time and space. Over to Harry Vincent. There you go, Nana. He's got the ball. Kick up there into the forward 50. Basham can't take the mark. The ball goes down. Oh, nice work there by the Mudlarks. Drury now gets a kick forward. It's a rainmaker. They couldn't take the mark. Goes Matty Weiss. Kennedy now. Ben Kennedy. Over to Sam Kennedy. How many Kennedys do we need? Oh, beautiful kick there to Lang. Lang now, centering kick, looking for, can't find his teammate. McKinnon drops the mark, should have taken it. Kelly, handball, under pressure. Matty Weiss goes back in there to McKinnon, does the don't argue. Kleinig jams one on his boot, off the side of the boot.
Oh, Schillers, not Schillers, Mitchell.
Kick out there now to Stock. Kick out there into the forward 50. He's got his player there in Michael Ross, just falling to the ground, and he's kicking from about 35 metres with about a 45-degree angle. We'll ride this kick home straight behind the camera work of Steve Adams. And the score is on the FPA scoreboard: 12 goals 18 Victor Harbour, Mudlarks 6 goals 8. For just another nail in the coffin. The left foot of Michael Ross is on the way. It's a nice looking kick. It splits the middle. Another goal to the Kangaroos.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
So ball back in the centre, players regrouping, and play will be underway very soon. Umpire facing the sun, balls it up. Treloar wins the tap, he gets it down to Kleinig. Kleinig, clever, quick right foot snap out of there, and he sends it down to the Michael Ross direction. Ross in pursuit of Samuel Kennedy for Myponga. Myponga with possession through Spinks. Spinks handsballs it to, here we go, Harry Vincent. He gives a little chip pass to his mate on the centre forward line, and it goes down towards the Basham area. Basham couldn't be found.
Spinks got wrapped up into a tackle there, and right there in the dangerous spot. Victor Harbour now in their forward 50 overall gets the tap away. Harry Vincent couldn't get a kick away. Oh, the umpires pulled out a free kick, and he's called that holding the ball, incorrect disposal. Either way, Myponga Mudlarks have it now. They kick it long. Got a bit of time out here. Nice work by Lang. Gets a handball away, looking for Gerardo. Cooper is tackled without possession.
It's a young fella, Gerardo. Played in front and got a free kick for pushing the back.
Yep, he's going all right, Gerardo. Little left footer looking for, can't find Kelly. He's been pinged for holding the player there, the Victor Harbour defender, and it's going to be taken by Kelly. So Kelly is within scoring distance here. He's going to be kicking about 45 metres out.
I mean, if he gets this, Gerardo will just be saying, how good's this A-grade footy stuff?
How easy it is. Yeah.
I mean, watching Black Sabbath's one thing, but playing footy with your mates on a Saturday arvo, being able to dish off like that.
Kick on the way by Kelly. It looks pretty good. It's a goal of the Mudlarks. They get one back.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Cross Victor Harbour coach soon. Nice work out of the ruck there. That was taken by O'Hanlon. Myponga now looking to surge ahead, leading for it there. Myponga pick up the ball. Spinks, he does a left to right, a shimmy, gets it a ball on the boot, the right foot. Chopped off there. Victor defencer holding up, gets a handball away. Jade Cooper, look at that, played well this afternoon, gets his kick away in front of the coach's box. Up they go, fisted away. Harry Vincent, look at Harry go. Little kick forward, gets it to Ross. Back to Harry Vincent, go Harry. Kicks it towards the goal square. Oh, telling mark. Great mark there by, was it Cooper? Yes, Cooper.
Yeah, brilliant defensive mark. He sends it out to scoreboard side back pocket. That player chips it over the top, looking for his teammate in Connor Sampson. He's outnumbered by Victor players. It's picked up by Dowling, Zach Dowling. He dishes off a hand pass, ends up with McKinnon.
Oh,
he goes looking for Basham, but floating
Elms
across in front of him was Jackson Elms for a nice grab in front of his eyes, within scoring distance directly in front, with those nice blue boots.
Yes, and of course, if you didn't miss the news before, the yellow armbands there is due to the road safety round by the Great Southern Football League. Yellow armbands signifying road safety. Always look after your mates. Be careful on the roads. Jackson Elms now lining the goal up. He's directly in front, distance no problem, kick on the way, looks pretty good, to split the middle, the Kangaroos get another one. So, on the FPAG scoreboard, the Mudlarks 7 goals 8, Kangaroos 14 goals 18. A very significant margin as we go into the dying stages of this game. You've got to love what the Kangaroos have done this year. It's a long way to go to the end of the season, but it's hard to see who can beat them this year.
Well, ball's back in the centre. Victor Harbour have breached the 100-point mark. They're 102 points, and well on top here. So ball's thrown up by the umpire. Dead heat by the for the ruck duel. There we go again. Hunt bends down, picks it up, dishes off to Wilkins. He gets it onto his right foot, gets a bit of distance with it down to the full forward square. It's roved well by Kempster. He dishes out a hand pass to Spinks. Spinks on his right foot.
He's got one. Good goal. The Mudlarks, they could have, if they would have.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Yes, just a reminder, we will be talking to the Victorious coach at the end of this game, so stay with us for that. Be interesting to hear what Coach Damien Cross has to say.
Yes, well, he'll be keeping a lid on it, trying to, but internally I'm sure he'll be happy. Ball's thrown up and neither team able to get clearance, so another throw up pretty much where the first one took place. So ball goes up, and nice tap out by Hunt. To the advantage of the Myponga player, he's able to rove it, get it on his boots, chopped off by Dylan Kleinig for Victor Harbour on the back flank. Club room side of the ground, he sends it over to Jade Cooper.
He's played well.
Jade Cooper finds Matthew Weiss with a chance to play over the other side of the ground now. And Zach Dowling got his head chopped off, but he's alright. Myponga have got possession. We're on the scoreboard side of the ground, and there we go. Dylan Kleinig, another possession, and he mops up with a safe mark. He sends it out to Weiss. Matthew Weiss, scoreboard side of the ground, close to the boundary line. He looks to go. There's that siren.
Well, what a performance by Victor Harbour Kangaroos. They have stamped their authority all over this, the Great Southern Football League. What a game, what a dominant performance. And you could throw a net over maybe 10, 12 players as best on ground. You had, Michael Ross, you had Treloar, you had overall Bryce Gibbs, Ben Heaslip. I loved Dylan Kleining's work, Jade Cooper, lots of stuff. How good was Harry Vincent? Made his nana proud today. We love the work, good stuff. Your thoughts, Chris?
Nana Jenny would have been happy she made the trip.
Yes.
The Victor boys, well, they'd be happy they made the trip.
Absolutely.
Very strong across the ground. Now, you'll be interviewing Crossy. Had you been interviewing Schillers,
yes,
an observation I've made, if he's coach, playing coach, captain, de facto captain, yes. If he's also, we've got to confirm it, but the chief property steward, is someone responsible for putting these Myponga players' socks in the dryer for a bit too long?
Yes, that could be it. Yes, look, we are going to come back very shortly with Crossy, Victor Harbour coach. This is the Great Southern Football League on 90.1 FM and streaming on YouTube, happyfm.org.au. See you soon.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au. FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fleurieu furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Good afternoon once again.
So here I am talking to the winning coach today of the Victor Harbour Kangaroos. A fantastic, emphatic win by this team. Damien Cross, congratulations, mate. What a good, fantastic game. You must be really proud of the guys.
Yeah, proud of them. Win, lose, or draw, mate. Like they're a great group. They work really hard, long pre-season, and now to get reward for efforts. Game day's what it's all about, and I thought, had we have kicked straight, what did we end up with? I think it was 14-18 or something like that.
Yeah.
We could have, could have had a really demonstrative win, but happy. Always happy to take the 2 points.
Well, we're happy at Happy FM here. That's the logo. Mate, some of the standout performances, I mean, Sam Overall was fantastic. You had Bryce Gibbs, a lot of contributors around the ground. I mean, talk us through your best. Who do you think, say, your 5 top players were today?
Those two definitely, and especially considering Sammy coming in with a bit of a sickness cloud over his head. So really proud of his performance. Bryce was fantastic.
What was wrong with him?
He's just a bit crook. We've had a bit of flu go through the group. There's probably 4 or 5 of us were sick during the week, and a couple weren't available today because of it. And Bryce was fantastic. I thought Dylan Kleinick, actually, I'd probably end up giving Dylan Kleinick our best.
Fantastic.
He was amazing. Across half back and really strong in the contest, which we love.
Absolutely. And what about Jade Cooper? He's a fantastic player too.
He's such a talent.
Silky skills.
Yeah, he's both the Cooper brothers actually. Like we're really pleased to have them at the footy club. They've been here for a long time now. Jade probably not as long as Kane, but they're terrific overhead marks, and it just gives us a bit of flexibility in our back half and out on the wing to be able to, have outlet kicks and those type of things when you've got people that can jump up and take breaks like they can. It's really advantageous.
And how do you feel like, is there a pressure now on the club, because you guys are clearly the #1 team in the competition? The chances of you going undefeated through the year, I mean, it must surely wane.
To be really fair, I haven't even considered it, Steve. I know it.
Well, we could
I know, and we hear the commentary and around the place, and please, and I'm not trying to be cliche here, but we have a really strong focus on who we're playing the next week, and review games, the ones that you guys put on YouTube and those type of things, and making sure that we're ready for the next week. But we've got a system of play, and we've been working on it for 3 years now. So if you think back to the good teams around the place, McLaren, they reach preliminary finals and grand finals for a couple of years in a row before they really hit their straps, and it takes a while to implement and for everyone to buy in and have an understanding of the way they want to play. So I think we're getting there. Yeah, pretty pleased.
So next week you've got Langhorn Creek at home.
Yes.
That's going to be a big game for you guys too.
Look, and the thing is, in our comp, every side has got some really standout stars, like out-and-out stars, and Creek has certainly got their fair share, and if you allow those guys enough footy, they can really hurt you. And so, we'll go in prepared again and have a look and make sure that we're bringing our best. And but it's pleasing. I'm not going to sit here and say we're not playing because we clearly are playing a nice brand of footy. We just want to continue to grow and build and make sure that we're strengthening those relationships along the way.
Good stuff. Well, we can't wait to see you play next week. We've got the game again, so we've got Victor Harbour versus Langhorn Creek down your way. So awesome. Really looking forward to it. Mate, congratulations once again. Cheers. And this is the Great Southern Football League, live on 90.1 FM and streaming on YouTube, happyfm.org.au. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
This has been a presentation from Victor Harbour's 90.1 Happy FM.